Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. Boobies on a Friday. On a Friday. Fook Off Friday.
I can rub my nipples to the sexy little beat. Me reading the news makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Stop the points game right now. It's time to spin the Fookin' wheel. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. We're back!
Yeah! Wow! Yo!
Hanging with the boys!
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, welcome to Fook Off Friday, the friendly show that fooks off on a Friday. My name is Chris, Mystic Moss, King of the Dragons, and I'll be your host of this evening. JBM will be with us in about 20 some odd minutes. Make sure you hit the like button. Tonight's a live show. People, they watch the replay and they're like, yo, get to the fucking point, bro. I'm not going to sit through 3 hours of show. It's a live show. You must be here live. If you're not aware that we're a live show, don't watch. I don't know what you want me to say. Don't watch the replay. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the Paris card that's in a couple hours. We have a stream scheduled for that. We are going to talk about Kamaru Usman, who made an appearance on JRE. And I wasn't really going to listen to it, but I was like, all right, let me just put it on for a second. And it started off right off the bat, Usman talking about the steroid accusations. I listened to the story, and I was like, I have to play it for you guys tonight, and I have to ask you guys, do you think he's telling the truth, or do you think he's fibbing? Because all over the interwebs, people are constantly crapping on Usman for being a cheater, a steroid user, blah, 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 blah. Now, I've been an Usman supporter for a while now. I still am. And I'm not going to give a hard, well, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to listen to the audio. I'm going to talk to you guys, the people. But you guys are going to decide if Kamaru Usman is indeed a cheater. You guys, the people, there's a fucking fly in this. God damn it! Fly. Oh, I almost got it. It's going to be me versus the fly today. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to be playing that audio in a second. We're also going to be playing the points game. If you'd like to play the points game, well, it's very simple. There are going to be names on the board. In order to get into this points game, you must drop a $2 donation. Once you drop that donation, you are in the game. Your name pops up in this little section over here. The person with the most amount of points at the end of the night wins something from the MMA-Holes.com. We got brand new swag on the MMA-Holes.com. So very important to win tonight's points game. Sunosi is the defending champion. In order to get those points, every donation that comes in, just say points to a specific person. So if it's $2 donation, 2 points, $5 donation, 5 points, so on and so forth. So if you want someone to win the game, you drop a donation, just say points to a specific player, and then that player will win the game. There's a stream boss over here, and I just saw that Roberto just took over the stream boss. So let's see how you play this game. Oh boy. Oh my God!
Here comes the
Hearns!
Here comes the
Here comes the Hearns! Oh boy, firing away early. The mighty.
Here comes
The high score king.
Here comes the Here comes the
Oh boy, someone's coming for that belt tonight. All right. Whoa. Fiery way to start this night.
Points me.
So 25 points to the Hearns. So 2 points to get in the game. 23 will be the score. And he gets a spin because he became the stream boss. He knocked out Synossi. So here we go. 23 points. Very wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Hearns, for the donation. We put Hearns above the defending champion, Synossi. The Hearns firing away. And good luck. Here's your Spinarooski over here. We will get to the hot topic of the evening, so stand by for that, but let's spin the wheel. The Wheel of Champions, whatever it lands on, we add that to the points. We avoid the Severin, and we get Conor with the 22 points added to the score.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Congratulations to the Hearns, and thank you very much for that generous donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kainoto firing in.
If you didn't let that Viagra and Domino's pizza commercial at the beginning of the show play all the way out, you ain't a real hole. Yeah, I do think Usman uses Eppo.
Okay, thank you for the, let me know if you want to get in the game. Thank you for the donation. Was there actually an ad that played on this? Because they've been, well, let those ads play. Thank you, Kainoto, for the heads up. Thank you, appreciate that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, so the big story that we're going to get into here is the Kamaru Usman on JRE. Now, I want to know in the chat, did you listen to JRE? I only listened to the beginning, to be honest. I listened to the beginning. Once he stopped talking about the steroids, I was like scratching my face. I was like, "Ugh." This has to be the topic tonight. I put a poll in the chat. Let's see what the chat says over here. So far, 34%. We asked the people, Usman went on JRE and denies steroid accusations. Do you believe him? 35% of our audience so far believes Kamaru, and 65% do not believe Kamaru Usman. I'm going to leave this here for the entire night. We're going to find out, is Kamaru Usman lying? Do you believe the Nigerian Nightmare, who did lose his belt to Leon Edwards, and that trilogy that's a lock. I know Edwards was saying, you know, the ball's in his court, the money fights, this and that. You have to make that trilogy. You just got to do it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Synossi coming in.
He can have my sloppy seconds. I got my head rush last week. I go to Australia in 2 weeks for an early B-day, so I gonna be tight on the wallet this month. Enjoy, Hearns.
Okay, so it looks like Synossi is giving. Now, do you want those points or no? It looks like Synossi will be just giving the belt over to the next winner. The high score king is in first place over here. Synossi is the current champion, so it looks like he will roll over, and he's waving the white flag to the high score king, Roberto Hernandez. So we will see how tonight's game plays out as the Hearns is up top. Let me know in the chat if you do want those 2 points, considering you are in the game. Let me know. Okay, so we're going to play the JRE clip that went down. Kamaru Usman talking to Rogan. But first, I want to know in the chat, did you listen? Did you give it a listen? Is this tact? Sonosi playing possum. Damn Savage. Ha 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 ha. Vittori, us, a sausage? Or you're saying is a sausage? Vittori is going to be fighting tomorrow against Robert Whittaker, and we will be giving our picks to the entire card after we talk about the Usman situation. So we will get into picks as well for UFC Paris, which is in a couple of hours. I have not watched Aries since he went to Spotify, says Dirt Worm. Okay. I did not listen, good sir. Drama everywhere, no matter what the subject is. He tested negative every time he tested until you have a solid evidence. Shut the fuck up. Now, let me just say this. We have been catching a lot of heat ever since the knockout, the memes, all this stuff here. We caught a little heat before we even went live. Stop kicking a man when he's down, you know. Listen, Kamaru Usman's handling all this stuff perfectly. He's not even fazed by the steroid accusations. He's not even fazed by the knockout. The guy he's doing a really good job handling the trolling and all that stuff out there, okay? I have gone on record over and over again saying that I am an Usman fan. He's the pound for pound guy, blah, blah, blah. I have to be honest with you. The people that are whining and complaining about us teasing Usman, you're making me so sick to my fucking stomach. You're making me want to hate Usman. You guys, the fans, the Kamaru Usman fans that are just so fucking, like, they don't get the internet. They don't understand how the internet works. They're making me so nauseous about this guy. They're turning me away from being a fan of Usman. We're going to talk about what he had to say today on JRE. Whether we think he cheated or not, we'll find out as the stream progresses. But Jesus Christ, you got to get your heads out of your asses. You sound like a bunch of fucking morons. Just whining on the internet. Oh, stop it. Leave them alone. People are going to fucking talk. People are going to have conspiracy theories. These things are going to happen. They're going to see bumps. They're going to see this and that. They're going to say steroids. They're going to see a big muscular man. They're going to see steroids. People are going to say these things. The more you guys cry, the more you make me hate Usman. So just fucking cut it out, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. I had to get that off my chest because it's sickening. Listen, I am a massive Conor McGregor supporter, but I could shit on the guy. Like, I get it. When he does something dumb, when he says something dumb, when he posts something dumb, I could shit on the guy. It happens. But Jesus Christ, I never understood like why people are just like so up another human's ass and they don't even know him. Like that does that fucking fly. It's one of those fans. That fly is definitely a super duper uber fan. I don't get it. I don't get it. You don't even know this fucking person. You're like, oh, stop it. Leave him alone. What did he ever do to you? Anyway, let me pull up the clip over here. Hit the like button. We're going to run into the JRE clip. Hopefully Jesse listened to it. History. It's like with every fan base, like there's always those like hardcore people that just, it's like, guys, come on. This person doesn't even know you. Like, just chill. It's not that fucking serious. Okay, here it is. Okay, here we go. One's in the chat. If you did hear this, at least this clip of Usman talking about this. Leave Britney alone. You must think like a fly to catch a fly. I know. I'm going to catch it. I'm going to catch this thing. I almost got it in the beginning of the show. I almost got that bastard. There's so many, like this time of the year, it's like the fly's like, I don't want to be outside. It's too hot. And they come in here. Many snowflakes out there. There's too many. It's just getting to the point where it's just like, stop fucking, you don't even know the full story yet, right? Like, we didn't even go live yet. You don't even know the context of our show. All we did was put a thumbnail of Kamaru Usman, right? This picture, this image is floating around the internet where people have circled the bumps that are on his stomach. Joe Rogan like, oh, you know, for a little clickbaity action. And Usman himself said that these were moles that were removed. That's what he said. So it's not like, you know, listen, that's what Usman said. We're going to listen to it. We're going to find out if we think he's lying. And I understand why people are lighting Usman on fire. I get it. Because some of the evidence is just overwhelming. How he did this conversation with Joe Rogan, he over-explained it. Like Izzy, when he got accused of steroids, he went the complete opposite route. He didn't say a damn thing. Like he was dodging it at all costs. I feel like either extreme looks guilty in some sort of way. Like Izzy he didn't even talk about it. He just kept on ignoring it and joking about it. And then Usman explained the story. And it's just like, fuck, man. Okay. Usman, a legend. He's done work. And let me just say this too. The GOAT. I mean, a guy that I look up to, a guy that got me into the sport as a fan is Anderson Silva, who's a cheater. Straight up cheater. I mean, he was caught cheating. I still love the guy. So it is what it is. Me personally, at the end of the day, a lot of these guys are cheating. A lot of these guys not only are pumping shit in their body, bending the rules and trying to navigate around USADA. Guys are doing it. Also, guys are cheating inside the cage, grabbing fences, gloves, the whole deal. Usman, I mean, he's blatantly in fights done things to try to get a little bit of an edge or faked a nut shot, It's happened. These things actually have happened. So to completely say, oh my God, he's perfect. No fighter is perfect. GSP remains the GOAT. Did you see GSP talking about his GOATs? Didn't even put himself on the list. GSP is a class act. He really is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Sinosi.
Will Harris is still a McBitch on Twitter, but at least you got a point. He knows him. PTS Moss and the prior 2 pints give to Hearns.
Wow. Oh, my God. Okay. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. All right, the Hearns getting 47 points. Okay. And Mystical Moss, thank you. See, that's the thing. That's what it comes down to. Yes, Will Harris has been lit on fire for his defending of Usman. Will knows Usman. It's his boy. They've worked together. They've been through a lot together. So, listen, he's going to stand up for his boy. Whether you agree or disagree, whether you say he's a dick ride, at least he knows the guy. It's the people out there that will just die for a fighter. Go into battle, yell and scream for hours on Twitter or in a YouTube comment section or something like that. And that fighter doesn't even know you exist. And you're fighting for a person that you don't even know if you're completely right about. It's nuts. It's nuts. People just waste all their fucking time on that shit. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You know what, Kurt? I agree. I agree. If you could get away with it, knock yourself out. It's the fight game. It is the fight game. Let's listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. And now we're going to play the audio of Kamaru Usman on Joe Rogan post UFC 278 after that epic knockout. Leon Edwards takes him out late in the fight. I do want to listen to the part, too, where he did talk about Leon and the head kick. I didn't hear that part yet, but I'll probably listen to that after the show.
The Joe Rogan experience.
All right, let's hear it.
It's funny to me because I get it all the time now.
Of course.
Like people accuse me all the time, and I haven't really told the story, but so one day I saw like people kept tagging me in this video, and there was some fucking guy, some dumbass that's on YouTube that swears he can spot people that do PEDs.
Oh, that's probably more plates, more dates.
Okay. So we're going to have to break this down. I can't just play it all the way through. We got to break this thing down because that's just how YouTube works. So more plates, more dates. Like right off the bat, Joe Rogan knows who did it. Now, I do believe that Joe Rogan, who uses steroids himself, he's open about, pumping whatever testosterone into his body. I do believe that Joe Rogan, there's a part of him that does think that Usman could be, dabbling into his, this realm here. Considering right after everything happens, you'll hear Rogan say it. He makes reference to a picture of Kamaru where he just shredded, and he's like, he looks like he's on steroids. Like Rogan says it to him. So if anyone would know about steroids, it'd be Joe Rogan since he uses it. But this guy on YouTube and a lot of people on YouTube, there was a guy in our community named ARIEL who was a blatant racist asshole. But he has been yelling and screaming forever. He was donating to us, and he's actually the reason why we know Will Harris now, because he was messaging Will Harris how Usman's a cheater for many years. And it's stuck. It's stuck everywhere. And you got these gym rats, you got these people out there, these bodybuilders that are looking at pictures and blah, 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 and say, hey, I know what steroid users look like. This is a steroid user. So here's Usman addressing one of the knuckleheads, one of those people, idiots, YouTube idiots.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Derek. He's been on the
fucking
podcast
guy,
before.
Yeah. So
Joe uses TRT, not HGH wake up moss. Excuse me. It's still illegal, right? You still can't fucking use that in the UFC, correct? You can't use that. You would pop for USADA, right? You stupid dope.
he's like, yeah, I know that guy's doing it because I can see the marks on him and stuff like that. And so he starts they start pointing out, because I have like 5 scars on my stomach, like burn, like discoloration on my stomach. And they start pointing at that, and he starts talking about it and making up this whole theory, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, because it
It should make you happy.
Okay, so here's the story. I was a little self-conscious about it, because this is what happened. I was in college. This was my...
So just back up real quick. He said he's self-conscious about this. Okay. You know, he was laughing with Joe, and he's saying that he's self-conscious about this.
It kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, because it...
It should make you happy.
Okay, so here's the story. I was a little self-conscious about it, because...
Okay, it hurt his feelings. He was self-conscious about this, okay? Now, if this is the case, then why not, like, right when people were like the whole internet was exploding about the steroids and this and that, Colby Covington at press conferences were talking about the marks and stuff like that. Why didn't Usman just say, "This is a fucking moles, bro"? Like, dude, you don't know what I had moles removed over here. Like, well, that's all he had to say. You know, like, that's all he had to say. Now all of a sudden there's this magical story. It doesn't. I understand why people are doubting. I'm not saying Kamaru is lying, not saying that, but it does sound a little suspicious. It does. Why wait so long and then say, okay, here's the backstory to my mystery moles? What? It's weird. It is. It's completely weird. And those fucking tinfoil hat people out there, those conspiracy people out there, have a little something to work with now.
So this is what happened. I was in college. This was my, I want to say sophomore, junior year, going into my junior season. And actually, I think it was after my junior season. So I started getting these. I got like a mole on like my stomach, and I got one like on my hand. And I'm one of those. I'm kind of like a clean freak. Like, I shower, after practice right away.
Okay. So he's going into this whole thing. I'm a clean freak. I shower right away. It's a mole, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, this story could be 2 seconds. I had a mole. Someone tried to remove it. This happened. End of story. This is a 6-minute conversation about this. I feel like it could have been squashed in 2 seconds. I'm like, this is so fucking dumb. People think I'm doing steroids. I got a fucking mole. Got it removed. Shit happened. We move on. But no.
So I start scratching it, and then it starts bleeding. So I'm like, fuck, that's not a regular. I thought it was like a pimple. That's not a regular, like a zit or something like that. So, and then over time, it was like 5 little ones, like tiny. You could barely see them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ask the doc. We have a team doctor. I'm going to ask him about it. So I went in for a physical, and then before the season, I asked him, hey, I have this right here. I don't know what they are. So he looks at him, and he goes, oh, these are non-cancerous moles. They're just little bitty moles. It's very, very common. I'm like, shit, not for me. I don't know. That's common for me. He's like, yeah, they're very common. I'm like, yeah, well, how can I get rid of them? I try to scratch them and they bleeding. He's like, yeah, you don't want to do that. What we could do is I can burn them off. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. Because, hey, spring break was gonna come up. Like I started. I'm lifting now. I got a body now. You know, right. I'm a junior, and I've looked jacked. So I'm like, spring break is coming. I want to look jacked. I want to look good.
What is going on inside Joe Rogan's head? Like, as he's telling this elaborate story about the magic moles on his stomach, what could be, like, Joe's probably like, is this guy kidding me? Like, are we going into an adventure about these fucking moles? Like, this is fucking, now, I am not saying 100% that Kamaru is lying. He could possibly be telling the truth, right? It just sounds fishy as fuck. It sounds so fishy. And some people like to tell stories about everything. You know, some people sit there and like to embellish a story and talk about it and really give you this whole, you know, navigate you through the story and, you know, ha ha ha, look at the laughs along the way. Like, all right, maybe that's what he's doing here, but when you got people accusing you of blatantly cheating, right? The last thing you should do is getting into like this massive detail about moles. That's the last thing you should fucking do.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Derek is the last person that Juice Man should use as an example. Derek is the premier source of everything steroid related and his expertise is unmatched. Listen to how Juice Man just over explains everything. Me do would think the man protests too much.
A lot of, thank you, Kainoto, a lot of lying experts say when you are accused of something, you know, that's relatively serious, people over-explain and over-explain and over-explain, you know? And it does feel like in this situation, that's what he's doing. And as I was listening to this earlier today, I was like, I was actually interested in the story. But as the story keeps going on, I'm saying, oh, fuck. These people are they're going to rip this thing apart. They're going to rip it apart. Looking at the poll right now, 154 votes. 67% say no, they don't believe him. And 33% say yes, they do. Now, maybe wait to those that didn't vote. Maybe listen to the rest of what Kamaru Usman has to say and then put your vote in if you haven't heard this yet. But let's try to keep this with an open mind. I know it's tricky because I'm going at it in an angle. I'm going at it in an angle that is not pro Usman, but it's against what I want to do because I'm an Usman fan. I have been an Usman supporter from fucking day one. Ever since he was in the Ultimate Fighter, I said the guy was going to be a champion. I thought the guy was going to beat Leon Edwards. I thought he was going to stay the pound-for-pound GOAT. He was going to go up and see some other crazy stuff. Like, I was that guy, right? I have to be unbiased in this situation. I have to. And listening to this, I'm trying to understand where the other side is coming from, okay? Now, at the end of the day, do I think he cheated? No. But he's not making it easy for me to defend him.
Super chat.
We got John coming in.
Love the show. You guys bear killing it, Mose.
Come on, John, let's go. Let's go, Johnny boy. Now I'm going to start the points game over here, the clock at least. Hold on a second. We got another donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Click it in.
More plates, more dates is a douchebag. He accused Jesus of steroids for his hand scarring.
I got to be honest with you. More plates, more dates. It sounds like a guy I would never agree with or listen to. So I've never seen this guy. You know what? Let me look him up. More plates, more dates. So right there, I would have to say, oh, I'm with Marty on this one. Let's see. More plates, more dates. Let's see what this guy's about. 1.4 million subscribers. Oh my God, look at this dude. I mean, if this guy's not on steroids, I don't know what the fuck. He doesn't even look human. I mean, this guy's on steroids, right? The cause of Joe Rogan's bubble gut. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so this guy, he's got to know about steroids, right? Because the dude looks like, I mean, I don't know how he's not. Let's see what this guy looks like. Is this him? No way. That can't be him. Oh, this is him. That looks tired, man. All right, I don't know. It's a talking head.
Kidding, but not really, but sort of. So this is not, by the way, this is not something I recommend you do necessarily. Like,
okay, yeah, forget this guy. Not my cup of tea. Definitely, that's it. I don't fucking, hey man, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's just not, I don't know. Is he a doctor? What is this guy? This guy is a steroid expert? Like, what is he? The guy looks jacked up, ridiculously jacked up. I don't know. I can't listen to that. I can't. Anyway, let's, he's a Roy genius. Is that what he is? He's a certified Roy genius. All right, let me start the clock over here for this. We could have this going on in the background. The points game. Let's get it going here. There we go. Okay, the clock has begun. When this clock is done, the game will be over. So make sure you say points to a specific person. But let's get back into the Usman thing in 1 second here. He's a bikini inspector.
I'll go one further. I think Usman brother on roids too. GSP I honestly think is the cleanest if only dude did the VADA, voluntary anti-doping agency, program on his own. Anywho, GSP is goated. Usman should do a medical test to shut people up. PTS Moss.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. So you think the broski... Okay. Maybe. I mean, the guy's a big dude. He's a big dude. I do, for one, believe in genetics. I do think genetics plays a part. Some guys are a freak of nature. I mean, like, guys, humans, you know, they're the genetics. Like, for instance, I got fucking chicken legs. I genetically was put on earth with chicken legs. My limbs are skinny. I have skinny limbs, especially in my legs. It's just how I am, right? But I have this bizarre chest that can, if I really fucking went for it, I can develop it and look fantastic. I don't know why that is. Then you got guys that have chests that's just two fucking nipples sitting on their fucking body. Just, and they could do a gazillion push-ups, a gazillion chest exercises, never get a fucking chest. Guys like Usman, listen, these guys are freaks. Like in their DNA, they're just savages. Chris Curtis, who's been on the show multiple times, the guy says he doesn't even work out. The dude's arms are the size of my fucking head, Chris Curtis. Like, he's a big dude. You know, some guys are they just got it. You know, some guys have this, and I do think that Usman is one of those guys. But there are things that are red flags, and I think when you mix people's dislike for an athlete on top of the red flags, you have something that sticks. People got something to work with here, and that's what's going on with Usman. Usman, the haters they have some ammunition.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Lol, I don't know this guy, so let me tell you he is full of shit. It's called More Plates, More Dates because it started off as a gym and dating advice channel. He evolved and now owns Gorilla Mind, which is worldwide. He's a millionaire and an expert.
Okay, thank you. Not my cup of tea. I don't know. Athlete X was a guy that I followed a couple years back, and I kind of fell off with all the fitness fucking things because it's like the same shit over and over again. Some of these guys are very intelligent when it comes to bodybuilding and all that stuff, and their YouTube channels hit a demographic and it fucking explodes because it's about health and fitness and you're looking good, you know? So I get it. I get that. But it's a dime a dozen, man. Like those fucking, they're everywhere. There's you fucking search on YouTube, anything that has to do with fitness. There's a gazillion fitness channels. There's so many of them. It's oversaturated. It's nonsense. It's the same regurgitated garbage over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea, that stuff. But, you know, I guess they would know more about steroids than me.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Tropic Tom.
Moss doesn't like people that speak like an intellect instead of a bro. Plate Sky, The Weasel, Luke Thomas. Basically nerds. Moss is a nerd hater.
Here's the thing. Like Luke Thomas, for instance, lectures. Like he sits there and it's a fucking lecture. It's like, I'm right, you're wrong. And, you know, that's just how it is. You know, like I can't stand those people. Now, Luke's actually a really nice guy. I've met him multiple times. We've done a show together. So I get it. Luke is, he's got a demographic. They jump on that. It's just not my fucking cup of tea. Fucking plates bros and shit. I don't give a fuck about that stuff. I don't care. But let me be honest with you. I don't care about anything. It's not just fucking nerds. It's not just fucking bodybuilders. I don't listen to anything. I don't watch anything. The only thing I fucking watch is my like little bubble of shows that I enjoy in sports. That's it. That's all I do. That's all I do. And my family. I work, family, sports, and my little pocket of movies and TV shows. Everything else could suck a fucking dick. I don't give a shit. I don't have enough time to sit there and consume everyone's nonsense. I don't even watch my show. I don't even watch myself. I can't even watch this shit. Like, I don't have the attention span. I feel like I have just too much shit going on than to sit to more plates, more dates. He can go fuck himself. He can go fuck himself. I love Bill Burr. Sometimes I'll listen to 5 minutes of his podcast and I just turn it off. I'm like, I don't have to. I have better things to do. So that's just me. That's just my humble opinion over here. But, yeah, I mean, these people are successful for a reason. You know, they get an audience. They grow that audience. And if it's something like working out, I mean, that's something
super chat.
that could grow pretty quick. Lou Dog.
What percentage of UFC fighters juice? Just a guess.
I mean, I would have a feeling that some people are on the sauce and they work their way around the system. But what percent? I would imagine it's low because these guys are piss testing at all different hours of the day. You don't really hear guys popping as much anymore. Now, how corrupt the system is, I don't know, but I think it's low. I think it's massively low. Go with 5% or under. That's what I would go with. Like, I see 15% in the chat. Wow, you guys are high. 35%. I think it's pretty low. I do, because I mean, but people probably do. People find ways around the system, but I don't know. I'm clueless. All right, buff body over there. 2%. No, it's probably 100%. Oh my God, Whitaker just got his USADA jacket at 50 clean tests. 10% or less now. 50% before USADA. Yeah, before USADA, it's a whole different game. Nerds, sports and news are rigged. News is. I don't listen to the news at all. USADA is a joke. So you don't believe in USADA? I don't know. Listen, I think USADA is they're a little too pushy. Like when they're pissed, they're fucking knocking on what's his face, Paulo Costa's door when he's in the middle of cutting weight and shit. Like you can't be doing that. Bill Burr just talks about how racist I am because I live in the country and shoot guns. Bill Burr, yeah. So when Bill Burr goes on the EHAs, the truck driving, gun toting guys, when he goes hard in the paint with that, like he always circles back around and basically calls himself a pussy that he can't do that stuff. But yeah, he likes targeting those guys. There's no doubt about it. USADA gives some cough John Jones cough. Why do they piss test and do blood tests? Why do they do that? I mean, you got to do that in order to test if someone's dirty. Didn't Usman got his shirt for USADA for passing 50 tests? Yeah, he did. So here's the thing. I don't know how steroids works. I don't know how TRT or HGH or any of this. I honestly don't know what it all is, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Testosterone, any of this stuff. I don't know. You got to go to more plates, more dates for that. Me personally, I have no fucking clue. So when I see bumps on someone's body, I think acne. I don't fucking know. Acne scars, whatever. I have no fucking idea. When I saw this, I just completely dismissed it. But I'm also the same person that dismissed TJ Dillashaw. I had my buddy screaming and yelling at me, calling me up, saying, yo, this guy is on steroids. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no way TJ's on. He's like, bro, look at his nips. Look at his nips. He would be calling me constantly, telling me about this. And sure enough, like a year later, we find out TJ Dillashaw is fucking pissing hot. And I'm like, what? No clue. No clue. By the way, I'm a grown man and I have acne. I get it on my back. I get it on my chest. So, and I am not on steroids. I mean, it's very clear as day I'm not on steroids. Not doing any of that stuff. So grown men do get acne. So that, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, especially guys that are in the fucking gym sweating their asses off. Like these guys are in there constantly training, rolling around with other dudes. Like that nasty, no matter how many showers you take, your fucking pores are going to get clogged. So it's, I mean, I don't know. Not when it's, well, I'm white, so I don't get black bumps. But black guys get black bumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, if I was a fucking gym rat, I would get even more acne, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know if acne is a fucking telltale sign. Now, on his stomach, these scars over here, it does look a little weird. It does. It does look a little weird. I mean, I don't know. Don't you inject like stuff into your stomach, right? When I was watching Danny Bonaducci do it, the TRT or whatever the fuck he was putting in his stomach and his abs, like he's just pinching it and squeezing it in there. Like that's where you put it, right? So that is a little weird, I guess. Let's listen to a little more Usman and figure this thing out.
You know, so I don't get walking around with those. Fuck no. So he's like, all right, I can burn them off. So he burns them off with, I think, nitrogen or something like that. Mm-hmm. So he burns them, and then he goes, hey, those are going to fall off in a couple of days. You know, just give him time. So I'm like, okay. But I was so like, I was still training heavily during the summer because I was just like an addict of wrestling. I wanted to, for me, I wanted to catch up to everybody, and I wanted to exceed everybody. So this was my time. The summer, that was my time for me to catch up. So my dumbass, I go back the next day. I go to school and back to the school, and I go in and I go drill. I go wrestle. I couldn't stop. I was just training all summer. So I wrestled, and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, they just burned those, but nothing has happened yet. And so I wrestled. And then later that evening, I'm sitting in my, I get down, I get in the shower, and I'm showering, and all of a sudden, I'm just burning down there, and I look down, and I had like scraped them off. Like, so as soon as he burned them, he said, don't do anything, they're gonna fall off on their own. But my dumbass wrestled, and it rubbed up against it, and now they all fell off. So then they scarred it, because now I was like out for like 7 days, like putting Neosporin on it just so they can heal, and then they scarred over.
Hey Jess, how's it going? So when you listened to this before, what'd you think?
He's on roids, guys. He's lying, and he's the CEO of EPO.
So that's it, right? You're converted into he's on steroids?
Yeah. I think he's full of fucking horse shit.
It's so funny, man. As much as I want to defend the guy, right? And during this stream, I'm trying to play both sides here. I'm trying to say, well, this could be the situation for this. The story, it's just too much. There's too much going on in this mole story. It's too elaborate. There's too many twists and turns through the miraculous mole story. And I mean, I guess people get a bunch of moles in one spot. Like, how the fuck do you get all these moles in one spot?
Those ain't no moles. Stop it, Moss.
It's crazy. Like,
Stop
what the fuck is going on? Now, like I said before, you could get acne everywhere, right? You get acne on your back. You're not on steroids.
I'm female, though. Females
hormones
get more acne than males.
Yeah. People get acne in spots. You know, it happens. This happens. If you're a greasy wop like myself, you know, you have a little paisan in you, you get the fucking acne. It happens. But I don't know. This story is just so fucking. It's just so out there. It's just too much. There's too much to this shit.
So I have those from just that moment. So then this fucking guy's like, oh, he's doing PEDs. Look, he's got the marks on his stomach, and it hurt my feelings. I'm like, I'm like one of those guys.
Of course, it hurt his feelings because he just got called out for using PEDs. Of course, it's gonna hurt his feelings. That would hurt my feelings if I just got caught for using roids.
Well, you know,
my feelings would be hurt too. I'd be like, hey man, lay off. I'm trying to keep it a secret.
Yeah, like why wouldn't he just tell this? Like when Colby Covington's yelling that he's a steroid user and his marks on his body and this and that, why didn't he be like, yo, bro, they're moles. They're fucking moles that got burnt off. Why not say that immediately, right?
I have a mole on my knee.
Steroids.
Right there. It doesn't hurt my feelings if someone talks about it. You know what would hurt
Let's
my
look at this
feelings? You know what would hurt my feelings? If this was the result of steroids and I was trying to keep it a secret and someone called me out publicly to hundreds of thousands of people, that would hurt my feelings.
MMA moles. Oh, Kamaru. Or maybe he's a knucklehead. Maybe this is the truth, and he's just the type of guy that likes to tell long, boring-ass stories about it. I mean, he wants to, you know, I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate right now. Maybe that's him. Maybe it's just him. Maybe it's just cringy. No? You don't think he's cringy?
Nah. Well, I do think he's cringy, but no. This guy.
He's like putting Neosporin on it just so they can heal.
And Joe Rogan's like, oh man, that's so terrible.
No, Joe Rogan's like, oh, you're such a fucking liar. Oh.
Joe Rogan is just like, you know, Joe might as well just call him out. He's like, oh man, this is terrible.
I get down, I get in the shower, and I'm showering, and all of a sudden, it's just burning down there, and I look down, and I had like scraped them off. Like, so as soon as he burned them, he said, don't do anything, they're gonna fall off on their own. But my dumbass wrestled, and it rubbed up against it, and now they all fell off. So then they scarred it, because now I was like out for like 7 days, like putting Neosporin on it just so they can heal.
Oh man, oh, Neosporin? Oh.
I wrestled, and it rubbed up against it, and now they all fell off. So then they scarred it, because now I was like out for like 7 days, like putting Neosporin on it just so they can heal.
Oh, I hate when that happens, when you got to put the Neosporin on it, Jesse. You know? Oh man, I feel your pain. Neosporin, when you gotta get the Neosporin involved,
and now they all fell off. So then they scarred it, because now I was like out for like 7 days, like putting Neosporin on it just so they can heal.
Joe just playing along. Just playing along with it. What do you think's going through Joe's mind?
Listen, and I saw Dirtworm make the comment as well about how, they just popped up. Moles can just appear. And a lot of times people with like melanoma and stuff like that, moles, especially into your adulthood, can technically just appear out of nowhere. And, you know, obviously you have to go get it checked and stuff like that. I've never heard of an accumulation of moles in one designated spot, a very coincidental spot, at one time. Never heard of that.
It's not impossible, though. I mean, anything's possible.
Never, ever heard of that.
Well, we're not doctors. I don't know.
I am now.
I don't know.
This guy's on roids.
You really flipped on Usman. It's hilarious, though. This might be.
Listen, I still like Usman. I think, you know, up until this point, I thought he was a genuine person, but clearly he's not.
No, it's not. No, when all of a sudden you picked Leon Edwards, there was a switch. There was a switch. You're like, I am gone from this guy. You did it with Conor too.
I just needed someone to pull me away from him, and that someone finally came along. And now I'm like, all right, I can jump ship now.
I think this is gonna happen with Izzy. I think eventually.
Oh no, never.
I have a feeling.
Never. You don't understand. I am on Izzy train different than I was on the Usman train. Different.
Ready? Conor McGregor, you did it too.
No, I still like Conor.
Darren Till, you did it too.
I still like Darren Till.
Yeah, but you've turned and you've completely shit on both of those guys.
Who did? Wait, when I never shit on Darren
Kamaru Usman.
I shit on Conor.
You left him in the dust.
But
No defense.
I've never shit on Darren Till.
And now,
So you can nix that one.
Izzy is now. Oh, Darren got it.
But when?
When he was
I never stood on
when he
Darren
was
Hill.
throwing his wife under the bus on social media, and you said it was a piece of shit move.
No, what?
Remember?
One action I said it was a
And-
douchey thing to do?
Well, it's a whole bunch of things, but regardless of the fact, you turned your back on 3 different
I
fighters.
didn't turn my
Jesse.
back on them.
And next,
I'm turning my back on Usman, but I didn't turn my back on
You're getting very defensive
Conor.
now. You sound like Usman.
I'm going to start over-explaining in a minute, Moss.
Next is Izzy. Izzy is next. Mark my words. Today is what? September what, Jesse?
It's second.
September 2nd. Remember this day. September 2nd. I said it here. I said it here first. She will eventually, give her 2 years, will eventually completely turn her back on Israel Adesanya.
not.
And she will move on
You don't
to the next
understand.
hot commodity. Not a doubt in my
You
mind.
don't understand, Moss. You just don't understand. My relationship with Izzy is different.
Guaranteed. Lock it up.
It's different.
So, he's like a chocolate chip cookie? That's the story? Points me just so I can see my name in lights.
Okay, let's go, baby. Let's go. Thank you, Tom. He is a chocolate chip cookie, right? I don't know. Let's take the rest out. I guess I don't fucking know. We'll put Tom in over here. Tropic Tom. In the game, baby. In the lights. He's in the big lights. Who is going to win tonight? I tell you what, the merch is on fire over here. We got brand new spanking stuff on the MMA-Holes.com. We got the America wonderful, wonderful shirts and the hats over here, the tanks, the tees. We got the Carnage gear. We got the hoodies in effect, the Carnage fanny packs. We got all new stuff. By the way, these are pretty hot too, these established shirts with the collar and the ring. I mean, let's go, baby. And still dropping that over here. Whole bunch of stuff. So good luck to everyone playing the points game. Winner gets something from the store.
Super chat.
We're still going with the mole.
Jones isn't on PED and James Brown never did coke.
Okay, there you go. That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's true. All right, back to Kamaru Usman. This is actually almost over here.
And now they all fell off. So then they scarred it because now I was like out for like 7 days, like putting Neosporin on it just so they could heal. And then they scarred over. So I have those from just that moment. So then this fucking guy's like, oh, he's doing PEDs. Look, he's got the marks on his stomach. And it hurt my feelings. I'm like, I'm like one of those guys who I'm like, I don't even think about PEDs because my work, even if I don't care, I probably have dealt with someone that was cheating or competed against someone that was cheating. But my work will far exceed all of that.
You know why? Because those PEDs helped you out, bitch.
I was like, oh, he's doing PEDs. Look, he's got the marks on his stomach. And it hurt my feelings. I'm like, I'm like one of those guys who I'm like, I don't even think about PEDs.
Okay, you think he doesn't even think about PEDs? What do you think? Since you're the person accusing of him of being on steroids, Jess.
I said what I had to say.
So do you think he thinks about it?
Of course, he has to think about it in order to inject himself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Two Joints has been a member 9 months in a row because of the gifted memberships. By the way, we still have gifted memberships. If you'd like to gift a membership to one of the people in the chat, just hit the little $. If you're a member already, you can, like Saman, for God's sakes, could be a member for God's sakes over there. So give some memberships to the peoples. The month is probably almost up for the last gifting over there. So if you want to gift memberships, you could do that. And it also takes 15 points away from the stream boss. So just throwing it out there. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Because my work, even if I don't care, I probably have dealt with someone that was cheating or competed against someone that was cheating. But my work will far exceed all of that. And so when I see idiots online or saying, oh, yeah, I know for a fact he's doing PD, I'm like, have you ever been to fucking Africa?
Jesse,
What?
have you ever been to Africa?
What does Africa have to do with being on PEDs?
He's going to explain. But, you know, you're an idiot that's saying he's on steroids, Jesse.
What does Africa have to do with PEDs?
Listen, he's going to tell you. He's going to tell you right now. But he's talking to you right now.
I'm like one of those guys who I'm like, I don't even think about PEDs because my work, even if I don't care, I probably have dealt with someone that was cheating.
Super chat.
Hold that thought, Kamaru. Hold that thought. People want to
2
talk.
years or less Jess is over. Izzy agreed. PTS Tom.
I know. It's a guaranteed
He's
lock.
such a good comeback, but I'm not gonna.
Go ahead, say it. If it's a good comeback, say. Why would you not say it?
Because, you know, I'm feeling a little generous today. I wouldn't want to, you know.
Well, you don't want to roast him? Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right, Tom. You got 2 points.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Sanosi coming in.
Going to need a custom-made new t-shirt when I take FOF belt/score in December. If Usman gets busted, Colby will have the biggest vindication ever. PTSJBM.
Whoa, let's go, Sanosi.
Ooh, thank you for the donation. Okay. If you just jumping in, we're talking Kamaru Usman, who is on JRE talking about him not doing any sort of cheating substances in putting into his body. He's not a cheater.
All right, I want to hear what Africa has to do with PEDs.
We'll tell you in a second here, Jesse. We have an announcement to make. The man, the Hearns, dropping the Michael Anzalo. Yeah! Michael
Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend, heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. Steely girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Busting chrome, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chaplain's stoned. Hold up, save the show, for the tales will be told about Michael Anzalone.
Mikey.
Points me. I guess he meant Africans are naturally born with a six-pack. Smiley face.
The Hearns, baby! Tickling the Mikey. 67 points. Thank you so much, Roberto. And thank you, everyone, for supporting the MMA-Holes with our dysfunctional donations. Thank you, thank you. We're going to get back into this. We're going to find out why Jesse should go to Africa in a second. But people want to talk and interrupt, and I'm down with that.
Super chat.
Aloha, gaming. Bros.
Usman is a good dude. He probably on roids.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jess?
I agree. I concur. I concur.
He says he's a good dude, but he's probably on roids. Okay. See, that's fair. I think that's fair. You think he's a good guy, but he's probably cheating.
I concur.
Super chat.
Hey Jess, what's with hitting me DMs with wanna work with holes and never responding?
I haven't checked my DMs in months. I do remember you reaching out a long time ago, and then when you bounced and then came back, we were gonna
reach out again.
Conversation.
Yeah, I don't even know.
But in all honesty, I haven't checked my DM in months, and I have a couple of other people I haven't responded to either. So, my fault. Sorry, guys. But I will definitely check my DMs tonight.
All right.
And send you a response.
Thank you guys for the donations. Appreciate it. Let's get back into. Let's find out why we should go to Africa. Okay.
Competed against someone that was cheating, but my work will far exceed all of that. And so when I see idiots online or saying, "Oh yeah, I know for a fact he's doing PD," I'm like, "Have you ever been to fucking Africa? Have you been to Africa? There's a lot of Francis Ngannou's walking around."
But he's not a Francis Ngannou.
What'd you do if I laugh like that, Jesse?
Wonderful, wonderful.
There's a lot of Francis Ngannou's walking around over there, Jess.
Will far exceed all of that. And so when I see idiots online or saying, "Oh yeah, I know for a fact he's doing PD," I'm like, "Have you ever been to fucking Africa? Have you been to Africa? There's a lot of Francis Ngannou's walking around." There's a lot of guys like me just walking around.
Wait, whoa. He just said, there's a lot of Francis Ngannou's walking around. And then he goes, there's a lot of guys like me walking around. He's not like Francis Ngannou. He's comparing himself to Francis Ngannou, Moss.
He's a big boy. Well, I mean, Kamaru is pretty shredded, right?
He's not Francis Ngannou.
What do you mean?
He's over here saying that he's like Francis Ngannou, and people in Africa, they're all like Francis Ngannou, like big and
he means built.
You know, they don't need to have roids to be big.
Yeah, their frame, their physique, it's genetics.
But Usman needed roids. He's a different story, Moss. Just because there's a bunch of Francis Ngannou's walking around doesn't mean, you know, I bet there's a lot of Kamaru Usmans walking around too with the pumping their fucking veins full of PEDs.
So you're saying Nebraska doesn't have many Francis Ngannou's walking around?
Stop it.
Fucking Africa? Have you been to Africa? There's a lot of Francis Ngannou's walking around.
Have you been to Nebraska, Joe? Joe, have you been to Nebraska?
There's a lot of Kamaru Usmans walking around.
Hey, Joe Rogan. Joe, have you ever been to Nebraska? So many Martys are. Oh, funny.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't know what the fuck that was, Jess. I don't know. I think we malfunctioned.
That was very good. I like it. Keep it going.
There's a lot of guys like me just walking around. And because of the work and because of the way that I fight, they're like, oh no, he's definitely got to be doing something, because they can't explain why you are the way you are, why your performance exceeds what their mind is mentally capable of.
It's why, Jess. He's explaining.
No, we can explain. You just don't want to admit that they might be right.
It is a weird way of addressing. Like, he's trying to go for that chill, I don't give a fuck, this is the truth, take with it. Take
It's not working.
what you will with it. No, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Who knows? What I do know, Jesse, is Reckon Woo has gifted a member. In fact, a double champ membership to someone in the chat.
Beep, beep.
So thank you very much to Reckon Woo. Come on, baby. Come on.
That was Recon Moss.
A Recon Woo. Probably saying that wrong. Thank you for the gift. Gifted membership. So who got it? Who got the double champ? Who got it? Let me know in the chat if you got that. I don't know who got it. Let's see. Reckon Woo. Who is the person? Who is the lucky person in the chat? I don't know. That was really nice of you. Very nice. Very nice.
You are the way you are, why your performance exceeds what their mind is mentally capable of.
There's a photo of you where on top of the cage after one of the victories.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like this, like, fuck!
Okay, so this is what I was talking about before with you. So this is where Joe Rogan's like, I still think you're on steroids, buddy. He's bringing up this photo that was circulating.
Capable of.
There's a photo of you where on top of the cage after one of the victories.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like this, like, fuck!
Yeah.
And it looks preposterous. Like, if I didn't know any better, I'd be like, that motherfucker's on some shit.
What is Joe Rogan saying right there?
Joe is trying to beat around the bush because he knows that if he goes too far into these accusations and he just blatantly calls out Usman, then it jeopardizes his job with the UFC, because Usman is still of value to the UFC right now. So until Usman is no longer of value with the UFC, then Joe has to play it safe. He has to, like, kind of dabble his opinion in there, but he can't blatantly call Usman out right now.
Cage after one of the victories.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like this, like, fuck!
Yeah.
And it looks preposterous. Like, if I didn't know any better, I'd be like, that motherfucker's on some shit.
And Kamaru was laughing like, yeah, because I am. You know what, Joe? You're fucking right. Because it looks like I'm on steroids. Because I am.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's
genetics are real,
yeah,
man.
Oh,
And then he follows up and saying
Genetic steroids.
Hey, bro, I think you're on steroids, but genetics are real, man. What is fucking going on? Joe just literally said you're on steroids, bro. But genetics, you know.
We're on top of the cage after one of the victories.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like this, like, fuck!
Yeah.
And it looks preposterous. Like, if I didn't know any better, I'd be like, that motherfucker's on some shit.
God, I would love to know. I would love to be inside Joe's head. I would love to know what's going on. I mean, I think it's obvious. Joe thinks he's on steroids.
It's
genetics are real,
yeah,
man.
oh, it
Genetics are
definitely
real. This is not, everybody did not get the same deck of cards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Look at that one. Come on, son.
Okay, so here's the picture that he puts up. This had me laughing, man. This had me laughing because I was like, oh my God. Like there's that picture is all over the place where he knocks out Jorge Masvidal, he gets on the fence and he's flexing and every muscle is popping out of his skin. Looking jacked in this picture. Now, like I said, I think the guy is a freak of nature. I think the guy has really good genetics. But after this, you know, it's just tougher for me to defend. You know, it's just tougher. Now, Jessie has completely jumped ship. She is team, he's cheating. I'm still undecided, but I am entertaining both sides.
Molegate.
I am entertaining both sides. I am going to be Switzerland, Jessie. I'm going to be the Swiss, okay? Okay? Is that they're Sweden? No, Sweden, right? Who's the what's the country that's just kind of like
Switzerland?
It's Swiss? It's the Swiss? Okay, I'm the Swiss. All righty.
Wonderful.
The Switzes? The Switzies?
USADA has the strictest testing in the game. You mean to tell me Usman managed to evade detection for his entire career?
Yes.
These niggas found a damn picogram on John and various others.
Yes, he evaded. Evadegate.
He has successfully navigated around USADA, right? Whether you think he's cheating or not, he still passed multiple tests. So he's got the jackets. What, 50 tests? What was it? Someone said it in the chat. 50 tests. 50 tests. Clean. So even if he is cheating, suck it. Right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. We could all yell and scream that he is cheating, but he has never been caught. The other side of it is
USADA's not foolproof.
Could it be corrupt? Could USADA be corrupt? Could there be times where they look the other way? You think that's possible?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Absolutely, I do.
I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not.
Well,
because
I will.
Because I don't have the evidence. I mean, maybe you could say this is the evidence. Maybe you could say the marks on his body are the evidence. And to those that know about this stuff, know more than me, they could probably make a strong argument. The speech that he gave on Rogan, the story, the tales that he told, seemed like a bunch of nonsense. So I get it. I get both sides. Let's see what the chat says.
Let's see. Izzy is on roids. Give Woodley his belt back. CC, you mean JBM? What do you mean JBM? Tittygate with Izzy. Gane is submitting Tuivasa. Vittori is getting a finish. Write that down. Brandon says he probably paid then off. Niall Flanagan says he needs to get a Lamborghini yacht just to be on the safe side. CC says, yeah, Brad. Damn Savage says, Adolf. Hope the new school year is finding you well. Remember to do your homework so you have it. If Moss doesn't sing tonight, we all win here, folks. Okay. I honestly believe many guys in the UFC are on, and Mr. Rest, I'm sorry, man. He said JBH. Oh, I see what you're saying. He said JBH, but he was supposed to say JBM. Come on! How long have we been here now? It's JBM over here.
It's actually officially JBM now.
Show some pictures of the moles, says Damn Savage. Delton says, yeah, Vittori is distra. Ice Viking says, quick 50K to the Golden Snitch for 50 clean tests. Did he boxing? I didn't know where the fuck they from, says Is2Go8.
All right.
Whitaker's going to waste Vittori. Mark the time.
Well, we are going to get into that UFC Paris card. It's in a couple of hours. So that is going to be going down in a sec as we give our predictions for that. Tomorrow, get up early because we're going to be here. We're going to be live. We're starting at 8:45 our time.
Woo!
But I think that's, what, 11:45 East Coast? So get ready, baby. I'm looking on Discord real quick.
That's early, Moss.
Okay, what do we got here? They're just showing... Why we got, like, shirtless pictures of
Tittygate.
Usman? All right, so they're putting, like, shirtless pictures of Usman.
Titties.
Do you guys beat off to this? Or, like,
Saggy titties.
What are we looking at here? Just because he's big?
And his titties are big.
Listen, I got to be honest with you. Like I said, do you think Chris Curtis is on steroids?
I've never really thought about it, honestly. I don't know. Can you pull up a picture of Chris Curtis?
He's fucking jacked.
I think Curtis is kind of like stocky though. Like I think
he's jacked. He doesn't even lift weights.
Well, a lot of fighters can be jacked, but the weird thing about Usman is the quote-unquote moles. I don't think Curtis has any moles, suspicious moles.
This guy does not lift weights.
Nah. I don't think he's...
I mean, this isn't really... Here, look at this picture. My man's big.
Yeah, but... Nah, I'm not seeing anything suspicious on him.
I mean, how do you not lift weights and look like this, right? It's genetics. Or steroids.
No,
I don't think Action Man's on fucking steroids. I don't.
No. Yeah, there's nothing suspicious.
And he's even admitted it. Like, it's his genetics. Like, it's just how it is. So now Kamaru Usman, his work ethic is insane. And he is fucking yoked. Kamaru's a big dude.
And doped.
You know? He's a big dude. This guy's a big guy. So, like, you know, the injection scars are under the beard. Is that what it is? Maybe. Some guys have it. Like I said before, why do I have a chest, but some people have a fucking, you know, handball wall? You know, the court and the handball court.
Well, you intentionally skipped leg day all throughout your life.
Like, why could I do this? Because it's genetics.
No,
it's not like
you
I fucking
didn't work out your legs. You
No,
even
no.
told me that you intentionally skipped.
I'm not talking about my legs. I'm talking my chest.
No, I'm saying you can't always go
she's missing
genetics, because I did overhear you earlier saying. Hold on, I did overhear you earlier saying that like you don't have thick legs, but you have a big chest.
No, Jesse. Here's the thing. My chest, I barely have to do anything to grow a chest.
You're always working out your
No,
chest.
I barely have to do anything. And I have friends that would do a gazillion push-ups, bench presses, flies, anything they could do. My friend Mike, that's a fireman. He's 6'3". His chest is like, there's nothing there. Could never do it. But he's got thick legs. And he barely does anything for his legs. Genetics are real. You were born, your body, you have something in your genetics that makes you be able to eat cake and whatever the fuck you're eating, and you can't gain a pound. It's your genetics. It's your makeup.
No, that's stress.
Or stress.
That's not genetics.
Could be stress.
That's
Could be.
just that's
Could
just
be.
stress.
But I'm just saying, some people are blessed in certain areas. Some people got a big cock. It's not like I could just grow a cock.
How do you know that's genetics?
It's genetics.
Maybe their father has a little cock.
No, genetics are real, man. They're real. Now, could he be on steroids?
So is dope.
Not impossible. It's not impossible. I'm not ruling it out, but you do have to, you do have to put in the equation. Like, some of these guys from Africa, some of these guys that have those fucking roots. I went to Jamaica. Those dudes in Jamaica, maybe they're all on fucking steroids. I don't know. But they were so goddamn strong. When we were playing water polo in that resort, and they were fucking tossing my little white ass around.
Well, they do that every day.
These dudes are fucking on, like, it's just in them. Some people, like Francis Ngannou's natural power that comes out of those fucking hands. His MMA experience, like, is limited compared to some of these other guys. Some of these guys have been training their whole lives. Francis has been in the game. He's young in the game. Comes in and is just knocking fools' heads off because he's got that fucking power, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got those big banana fingers. He's got a fucking bushel in his hand. Could fucking knock your head right off. Genetics. Very possible. It's also possible steroids are part two. Not impossible. So you got to say this. You could make a strong argument either way. That's what I think. I think that's the fairest way to look at this. The problem with tonight's show is Kamaru kind of did himself a disservice by telling that long, elaborate story. That's where I stand.
It was too much.
Okay.
Overdone.
All right, chat. Let's see what you say.
Let's see. Jess would like Splatoon 3. Splatoon? They're all on roids. It's synthetics. I am on steroids as Dirtworm. Weed and Bobby lead 2 joints as Damn Savage. R Fox says, am I seen here in the live chat? Yes.
Yes.
2 joints says no. Matthias says Kamaru is on steroids. He has multiple injection marks, and people who know about steroids swear that he's on steroids. He is clearly lying. San Marcos says water polo players are built different too. Composer says when I was a young boy in Africa. Joe X says
okay, so the person saying that he's clearly lying, I don't understand how you can have a clear thing when he's passed every fucking USADA's test. Right?
I think anybody can say USADA is not foolproof.
Let me ask you right now. Are you saying 100% Usman's on steroids? Like, all
how do
joking
you
aside.
know that he's not on steroids? USADA doesn't know if he's on steroids if they don't know what they're testing for.
Okay, let me ask you again. Is he 100% on steroids?
In my opinion, or
I want to know. Do you think he's?
I don't have facts. I'm going based off my opinion.
Okay, what percentage is he on steroids?
I don't have facts. I can't give you a percentage.
Thank you. You
My
can't.
opinion is he is on steroids.
You can't say he's 100% on steroids. It's impossible. He hasn't failed a test. You can't do that. Now, you could say he's
Eventually
75% on
he will,
steroids, but you can't say he's 100%. It's an impossibility, and he would get away with this in court, Jesse. If I was his lawyer, I would be able to get him off on all charges of steroids.
Yeah.
Because you can't. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit, Jesse.
Shut up.
OJ didn't do it, and Kamaru Usman not on steroids, okay? Kamaru, call me up. Put me on Rogan. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Kamaru Usman did not do nothing wrong.
Why are you
ain't
talking
do nothing
like
wrong.
that?
I don't know, Jesse, but I'm gonna. Yeah! Woo! Kamaru Usman, you ain't do nothing wrong.
all
You
of a
ain't do
sudden-
nothing wrong.
All of a sudden, you're a completely different.
If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. That's where I'm going
Who
with
is
this.
this now?
I don't know, Jesse, but I don't know.
Super chat.
Poultry Most?
USADA used to oversee and test Lance Armstrong. Over 25 plus clean Armstrong. Pure as the driven snow like Coke.
But Usman's got 50 clean tests, got himself a jacket. If the glove don't fit, must have quit, Jesse. That's what I'm saying over there. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right.
Usman is full of shit. Sup Chris and Jess. Put my name in the lights please. My holes rule. Or woo woo. Lone wolf.
We're going to put him in. We're going to take out the love sponge.
Let's go, baby.
We're going to put the lone wolf in caps. Lone wolf in lights. Come on, baby. You are in the game, lone wolf. You have a chance to get something from the MMA-Holes.com and have your name on this belt. The championship belt. Little side story. Synosi's got the belt right now. So, let's see what else the chat says over here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Juice Man does zero road work, self-admitted. How the fuck does he have elite cardio? The guy never breathes heavy. And Yamos has good tit genes, the dude is lucky. But for every guy with great pecs, you have guys with polio legs, not Yamos.
It's so true. It's so true, man. And I try to think, I'm
Johnny
good
Bravo.
though. I think I'm good. I would take chest over legs.
Well, your legs now look better than when I met
No,
you.
I don't.
They do.
They're so
definitely
skinny.
thicker.
My fucking thighs.
When I met you,
God.
they were really thin.
My thighs are so bad. My thighs
now-
are thinner than my thighs are thinner than my calves.
No, they're
It's
not.
ridiculous. My legs are ridiculous.
No, they look fine now, but before they used to be.
I would take chest. What would you rather have? A nice defined chest or strong, thick legs, like tree trunk legs? Now, here's the downside of having a nice chest. As you get older, the nice chest starts to fucking go south, you know? And eventually I'm going to need a bra. It's just inevitable. Like, they are going to be swinging around.
Only if you're not keeping up with it.
Well, one day I'm not going to be able to keep up with it, Jesse, and I'm going to need a bra, you know? But let me know in the chat. I feel chest is good because you could wear long pants. You get away
I
with
think
it.
girls like guys with big chests.
And hopefully
too.
it's really dark when you take your fucking pants off. You know, when you meet a nice young lady and you take your pants off. I keep all the lights off because I don't want them to see. They're gonna be like, "Was he on stilts? Is that a fucking pelican? What is that? What is that thing trying to have sex with me?
Flamingo?
Is that some sort of bird? Is that a hairy bird that's coming my way? Let's see. I want to know in the chat. Chest or legs?
Oh God. Do squats with Ellie on your shoulders? I do that.
I know I should. I got to do
I work out with
something.
Ellie all the time. She is a good weight lift. If you are looking to.
Say, all right, Hearn's got chicken legs too, man. Listen, us chicken legs. That's what I got to do. I got to make a shirt here, like proud to have chicken legs. You know what I'm saying? Skip leg day. That's
Proud
the shirt.
chicken legs.
There's skip
already
leg day.
Skip leg days shirts.
Wear long pants. Long pants crew. You know. Although I do wear shorts all the time, which I
Yeah,
shouldn't.
because your legs don't look as bad now. Like they're actually
bird chest.
proportionate.
Strong calves. I yearn for strong calves and thighs. I do. Like I see guys like Devin Clark. He's got big, massive legs. I'm like, I wish I had legs like that. It's amazing. You know, walking around with two fucking logs.
I mean, you don't want tree trunks.
Yeah, I do.
No.
I would love that. I don't know. You know, I like thick legs, but I'm never gonna have that. So,
Can you give us your best Valley Girl accent?
Like, oh my
God, here we go.
my
Look at Ariel go. He's slapping away.
Look at that butt.
But.
Oh my god.
The
Points
Hearns,
me.
baby.
I
Let's
think
go.
Usman is all natural. It's not fair to say dude is juiced up. See Mexicans unless they done a prison term we ain't cut. I'm joking.
Thank you, Hearns. That's 7 more points for the Hearns. Trying to run away with this thing. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to show another picture of Kamaru Usman. I think I'm being fair, though. Like, I think I'm trying to see both sides. I understand where everyone's coming from, but I can't just completely shit on Usman because I don't think he's 100% guilty. There's not enough evidence for me. Now, here's a picture of a bunch of pictures, and here's some circles and some blemishes. I have to be honest with you. Like, I'm looking at Usman's back here. Sometimes my back looks like this. Not with the muscles.
Not like that.
No, it's I get acne on my back.
That's
it
not
happens.
acne, Moss.
With scars, I get scarring on my back.
That's discoloration.
So you mean to tell me
discolored
that
pigmentation.
he's poked all those spots and injected
Let me show you
steroids.
something. Wait.
Is that what you're saying?
Wait, is this arm? You see this?
No, this is I don't know
Moss,
what
you see this?
Hold on.
This? You can't see it on there. But this is from when I had an IV once.
Yeah.
That never used to be there, and now there's a little fucking spot.
Oh my god. That is nothing like what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, if he's constantly fucking shooting, putting needles in his skin, it's gonna do something, Moss. It's gonna do something.
I don't have black skin, Jesse, and I feel that black skin is different than Caucasian skin, you know? So I don't know what would scar and what wouldn't scar. If you pop a zit as a black guy, do you get a scar?
You don't have those.
I got fucking acne on my back. I do. But I don't have as much as him because I'm not as jacked and oily and greasy. I don't roll around with a bunch of men on a regular.
You're making excuses.
I got to be honest with you. The stomach, little sus. I will say that because I've seen guys inject inside their abs whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what testosterone. What are they putting? What does Danny Bonaducci put in his stomach? What did the guy on Kingdom put in? TRT? Is that what it was? Like what the fuck? You pinch your stomach and you inject it in. What is that? I don't even know. But tell me in the chat what that is. Very possible. Very possible. These injections on his stomach. HGH. Okay. It could be. Because the story that he told on JRE is a little suspect. You know? Little bit suspect. Did I not give Hearns his points? Oh, I did, right? Okay, I did, yeah. Why did you say points Hearns? Wait, you threw me off there. I thought I missed something. Where can I buy Roy's?
Wonderful.
I've wanted to try it at one point in my life.
What good genes do you think surface for Ellie or a future son? Put in Savage, aka Dirty Damn Savage.
I think Ellie's gonna have great tits. I really do. I think because I have good tits. So I think when Ellie gets older, she's got beautiful breasts and guys gonna be throwing themselves at her. And I'm gonna be with the fucking shotgun like this.
Please never say that again.
What? And I'm gonna be by the fucking
say
door.
that again.
She's probably gonna have them. If she's got my genetics.
Stop.
I'll be like, all right, son, stay away from my daughter's tits, okay? Anyway, you get so mad, Jesus
Just
Christ!
don't say that again.
Loosen up. I'm just joking. Jesus, fucking A. This girl's fucking nuts. Anyway, what do we say over here? Points to anybody? Points to Savage. Let's put Savage in the game. Come on, Mr. Savage. Are you over here? All right, Slow DK, you're out. Savage, you're coming in. Whoa. Savage. Okay, Savage is in the game. We have 3 spots available. 1 hour, 7 minutes left in the clock. Good luck to everyone playing.
Wonderful.
Vlad.
Now that you mention it, you know who else used the Moo Africa excuse? Style Bender, and he has clear indications of steroid use. That gyno doesn't just come out of nowhere.
I gotta be honest with you. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel Izzy, there's more of a chance Izzy's on steroids than Kamaru. I do. Who do you think has... Well, you're going to pick Kamaru, right?
Yeah.
I think Izzy. Because I look at, like... like these other guys that don't look like they're on steroids but pop for steroids. You know what I'm saying? Or substances. I have a feeling Izzy might have taken something like like whatever Sean O'Malley took that he got popped for or something like that. Like something that's not crazy, but that could have affected, because he said it was from marijuana, which is just nonsense. Like that is probably the dumbest thing. I go Izzy. That's what I'm saying. What do you say?
Usman.
Usman. What do you think in the chat? Izzy or Usman? You can't say both. You have to pick one. Who has more of a chance of being on steroids?
Dirtworm says Tittygate. Not true. JB, I'm quiet now when it comes to Izzy. No, that's not why I'm quiet. Savage Garden says 2 joints. Everybody takes roids as PPV. Moss, cut the crap. You know damn well Usman is on roids. Cut it out right now.
Well, Dominic Reyes, you got to cut it out. You have been cited and seen in this chat over and over again slandering Kamaru Usman for many, many months. In fact, it could be years. I don't know. But I recall months of you going in there and shitting on Kamaru Usman. My memory is very good when it comes to people like you. You hold no validity into this conversation. I have gone both sides in this stream. I've made the argument for why he is on steroids and why he's not on steroids. I am saying, without a doubt in my mind, that he's not on steroids because we don't have all the evidence. Now, if he's pops for fucking steroids from USADA, yeah. But if the glove don't fit, Mr. Reyes, you must have quit. Okay? Because Mossy Cochran's here. Okay? Mossy Cochran is here. He is on control. He's on the case. And I don't see this glove fitting. I think Kamaru Usman, who does have certain things out there that may point in the direction of steroids, but I don't have all the evidence where I can completely convict him of this heinous crime. So if the glove don't fit, Jesse, you must what?
Accuse Usman of roids.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I've solved the mystery. Check memes for Usman's latest story. Points me.
Okay. Let's give points to Tropic Tom. He is tied with the Mystical in second place. Now listen, I am doing the Lord's work here tonight, Jesse. I'm trying to defend an innocent man, because you're usually innocent until proven guilty. I need points to the boys, all right?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Points to Mystic. Let's get the dub tonight.
The 2 joints is back. Let his name be in the lights, please, and thank you.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, Sober Carl. I like the generosity over here. What do you think? 2 joints in the game? Let's go. By the way, the knitter is okay. Did you know that, Jesse?
Good.
She's doing well.
Good to hear.
2 joints in the game. What a show tonight, Jesse. What a show tonight. What am I doing? I mean, we're getting to the bottom of a lot over here. A lot of stuff. 2 spots available if you'd like to get in the game. $2 donation. 1 hour and 3 minutes left in the game. Do you guys remember that episode of Futurama where Bender became a pro wrestler and then heel and changed his name to Gender Bender? Do you think Stylebender was inspired? Jesse, this is for you.
I don't even know what episode you're talking about, but do I think that he was inspired to? No, like that's such a silly question. What are we doing?
Okay. We have found out why Usman has all those needle marks in his back, and here it is, Jesse. What do you think about this?
Makes perfect sense.
That's courtesy of Tropic Tom.
Tropic Tom cracked the case.
That's it, see? And if glove don't fit, you must have quit. But my case is getting even stronger, Jesse, now. This makes all the sense in the world. Now, he must have been lying on his stomach for his stomach ones. But what do you think? What do you think? Now, do you feel silly in your assessment?
Nah.
Okay. Chat, what do you think about this? Do you think now that you have the evidence in front of you, what are your thoughts?
He tossed and turns, says Tropic Tom. Fights are early as fuck, says Skiru. Tropic Tom, he's out. Wonderful, wonderful holes, Moss. Jess, says Snow Chicken. 2 joints, NPG. Usman is more likely injection sites, EPO cardio, and his dad is a pharmacist, is Matthias. Emerald says Izzy is the roid killer. Everyone on his championship run was sauced to the teeth.
You know, the thing about Usman's father, it's another argument in your direction, because
I didn't know his dad was a pharmacist.
His dad was a shady
or pharmacist.
I mean, Pops, he was in a little hot water, you know? Not, you know. So that doesn't help. That doesn't help Usman's case in any way. But you know what, Jesse? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. You know what I'm saying? That's it, Jesse. Now, if you can do yourself a favor, do everyone a favor. Hit that like button, smash it up over here just for the hell of it. Let's try to get to 150 likes. We got 200 people watching, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
That would be very nice of you if you hit that like button. Now, let's talk about our sponsors really quick, and then we will get into, we'll wrap up the Usman thing. We've gone at nausea about that. Let's, we can go into the UFC Paris next, but let's talk about my bookie, Jess.
Bet on all your favorite live sports, including MMA and the UFC tomorrow morning, actually, using promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES at mybookie.ag. That's right, over at mybookie.ag, you can receive up to 100% match on your first deposit by using our promo code. That's promo code MMA-HOLES. While you're watching the fights, make sure you relax while doing it. You can get yourself a little high going on. You must be at least 21 or over to purchase at CBDX.com, because the X means it's not actually CBD. This product will get you intoxicated. So head over to CBDX.com using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES for 20% off of all of your ganja needs. Again, you must be 21 or older to purchase. Sheath Underwear. Treat your jewels like royalty. Why spend your money on generic underwear throughout the year when you can get top quality Sheath Underwear at sheathunderwear.com. That's SHEATH underwear.com. When you use promo code MMA-Holes, that's MMA-HOLES, you can get up to 20% off on your entire purchase. So slip into a pair of Sheath today. And while you've got Sheath underneath, head over to Head Rush to wear over everything else. Head Rush is provider of the highest quality, authentic apparel for lifestyle, MMA, and action sports enthusiasts. Head over to Head Rush with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES for up to 20% off of all of your apparel needs. UFC on ESPN Plus, bitches. If you want to watch the fights tomorrow, make sure you use the link in the description. When you use our link, you're also helping out the MMA-Holes. It's the best way to watch the fights. Head over to ESPN Plus, link in the description. Help out the MMA-Holes. Let's get some shit going over here. UFC on ESPN Plus.
By the way, shout out to the I left the light on. Hold on.
It's fine, I gotta go pee anyway.
All right, Jesse, you'll turn the light on. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, thank you to the sponsors. Shout out to the Discord, putting together these things on the fly. Come on, round of applause. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Excuse me. Yeah, man, that's good stuff. Good stuff right there. See, that's quality. That's top-notch stuff. So if you want to contribute to the show on the fly, jump into the Discord. There's a link in the description down below. All right, let's go into... Boot up. Give me a second here. Let's go into the UFC card that's happening in a couple of hours. All right. UFC Paris. This card right over here, Gane versus Tuivasa, a 12-fight card that's starting bright and early in the morning for us USA peeps. And it's going to be an interesting card over here. We got 12 strong fights. We got some Italians on the card. We'll see how the Italians do. Return a hack press on this thing. And, yeah, Fares Ziem. Very interesting. Okay, so we're going to go through this card over here. We're going to make some predictions. And we're going to give you some locks for tomorrow. We're gonna give you the picks that you need for tomorrow's card. If you want to jump in our Pick'em League, it's completely free. The MMAHoles.com. You click on Goat Milk and you're in. As for the points game over here, the score stands at this: the Hearns 74, Mystic 4, Tropic Tom 4, JBM 2, Sonosi with nothing, Lone Wolf with nothing, Savage with nothing, Two Joints with nothing, and we have 2 more spots available. This will be an easy one to win, I think. I don't know. The Hearns as the stream boss, 60 points away from getting taken out with that. So drop a donation, say points to a person, and get that person to win the dub. Who will win tonight's points game? You get something from the MMAHoles.com. That's right. And by the way, thank you to those that did order stuff using our 15% code for the last couple of days. Do appreciate you guys supporting the show. And I gotta be honest with you, you're gonna look badass walking around with our stuff at the UFC events. Go to the gym, hanging with the boys. Watching the fights. People are like, yo, what are you wearing? Are you wearing some MMA Holes swag? That's right. Go check it out at the MMAHoles.com. Good luck to everyone playing tonight. Gane versus Tuivasa. Hearns always wins. Well, Sonosi won last week. And I was the winner of the week before. I think I could win tonight. I really do. I think tonight's my night. But I need some help. Need some help over here. As the Hearns in the lead with 74, looking to get the belt back in his direction. We'll see where that thing goes. Gane versus Tuivasa. Here we go. The main event this Saturday, tomorrow, a couple of hours. We're going to roll into the first fight on the card, and it's Stephanie Egger versus Aylin Perez. Aylin. She's a tranny now. Aylin Perez. Fiona over here. She did something at the ceremonial weigh-ins. Let me show you guys. No, we got another stripper in the UFC. I like this. I like that the UFC, they're saying, you know what? People are shitting on female fights. Let's bring in a couple of strippers to spice it up. I like that. It's a good move. And I'll show you. Well, she was twerking. We need more twerkers. You know, Jordan Levitt can't be the only twerker. Okay, here we go. OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Okay. So here we go. All right, so this is that girl I was talking about. Oh, where's the twerk? Where's the twerk? Don't tell me they didn't fucking put the twerk on there. Oh, they didn't put the twerk. Hold on. There's got to be another one here. Yeah, let's look at this one. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. See, wow, the UFC, they didn't want to show the fucking twerk. Come on. Here it comes. There's the flex, and the UFC stopped right there. Get ready, boys. Oh, yeah. Whoa, wee-wah. All right. Okay. She was all pumped up with that. I don't know if she's going to get the win. But she did that. So Fiona is on a 2-fight win streak from Argentina. She's making her UFC debut tomorrow. 27 years of age, 5'5", 65.7-inch reach. Her opponent, Stephanie Egger's got some experience with the UFC. So 4 fights, 2 wins, 2 losses. I feel that Egger should win this thing. But she is 34. I kind of want to pick the twerker. Jess, what do you think? Did you see this girl twerking over here? Here, check this out. Should we pick the twerker? Ready? Here she comes.
Whoa. Holy booty moly.
What do you think? What do you think?
I can't remember who I picked. I already made my picks.
I don't know. I feel like Egger's going to win. But I kind of want to go with the twerk for the hell of it.
Go with the twerk, man.
It is her debut. I think Egger's going to win. Nah, I got to go Egger. I can't do it. I can't pull the trigger on it. Enter predictions. I'm going to go Egger. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I got to go Egger by decision. I don't know. I want Aylin to win. At least she's a personality. But, yeah, and you got to think, what is she going to do if she wins this fight, right? What do you think? What do you think she's going to do? Is she going to start twerking and shit?
Heck yeah.
Okay, we shall see.
Who's the favorite?
Egger is the favorite in this thing. What do you think in the chat? Who's going to win? Do you think Aylin's got a shot at this thing? I don't think she does, to be honest. I think the experience is going to get the job done. But let's see what the chat says.
She twerks after every fight. It says PPV Dizzle. Two Joints says, now that's some head movement, bro.
That sure is.
Classy Nat says, I don't know.
I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
The Zeus!
Hey, I want to ask you guys.
What time is it?
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
William.
Excited to finally get the hooded sweatshirt.
My man.
Thanks. PTSMOS.
The boys are back! The boys are back in business! I am coming for that strap. Wow. Come on, Zeus. I am coming for that strap. Oh, shit. You son of a... Oh, my God! $40!
I hate you.
Oh my God, the $40 black man can't drink.
Points me.
Oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, my head dizzy. 40 points to the Hearns. Oh my God. I'm dizzy. Holy smokes. That hurts me. That hurts, Jesse.
Did it hurt your feelings, Moss?
It hurt my feelings. 114 for the Hearns, and he has padded up his stats on the stream bus. Well, that's how you play the points game. Damn, Hearns. Now 71 points away from being taken out as the stream boss. Senosi's belt on the line, and the Hearns padding the stats. 114 points. My man is looking for the dub.
Where's the points, JBM, people? Let's do this. JBM hasn't had a belt. How long has it been since I've had a belt, Moss?
It's been a minute.
Come on. Do it for the burrito. Let's go.
Where's my burrito?
I didn't know. Usually you don't want to eat on air. I was going to make you one.
Oh, shit.
Do you want me to make you one?
No, I'll eat it after the stream.
I have to eat now because I'm going to go to bed as soon as the stream ends.
Oh, God, I want a burrito.
I'll make you one. Do you want one?
No, I'll have it after the stream.
Why are you... I was going to make you one, but you never want to eat on air.
You know, Jesse.
Team burrito.
I just wanted a fucking burrito, man. I just wanted a burrito. man.
You want one?
No, it's too late. You know, the tortilla fucking takes me out over here. You fucking eat a burrito in front of me while I'm starving.
I'll make you one.
I'm getting hit from all the Mexican ends here, Jesse. This is getting ridiculous.
If you want me, do you want me to make you one?
No, I'm kidding. I will have it after the stream, though. Thank you guys for the donations. Seriously, do appreciate you guys supporting the show. And that's what we're doing the points game, man. We support the show, keep the show flowing and going. So if you'd like to drop a donation, make sure you say points to a specific player on the board so the person can get the dub for the evening. The Hearns in first place, 114 points, 47 minutes left. Let's go back into the picks. Khalid Taha versus Christian Quinones. Mexico versus Lebanon. Lebanon is on a 2-fight skid. 29 years old, 26. Mexico, who is on the roll, 4 fights in a row, off the Contender Series, looking to make his UFC debut. Limited experience compared to my man from Lebanon.
It's
but
debut, Moss. Debut. Yes, not debut.
I got to look at this. I got to look at these guys. Let's take a look at them and see. Do you think these guys twerk too? Oh, man, it's going to be a good scrap. Look at these guys. This guy's arms are up in the air. Makes for a good scrap. What do you think?
Can someone explain the arms in the air to me, please? Because I've seen fighters do this before.
Nate Diaz.
It just doesn't really make sense to me.
It's I don't know. Arms in the air like he just don't care, you know? That's what it is. He just don't care. It's going to be a good scrap. I like the tension between the two. So this kid, oh, man, I kind of want to go, you know what? This guy needs a win, though. I'm going Mexico. In fact, I kind of want to put money on this guy, but it's a risky bet. Let's see. Decision, knockout, decision. He lost by decision. Here's a submission, the arm triangle. What the fuck? What was this here? I don't remember. Let me see. Khalid Taha. Why do I not remember that?
No clue, Moss. Why don't you remember?
It's a no contest. I don't remember this. Why was it a no contest? Does anyone remember why this is a no contest? Did he pop for steroids or some shit? Like, what happened?
The stuff that Usman's taking.
I don't know what the hell the deal is, but... Yeah, what was the no contest about? Because I don't remember. Anyway, I think I'll go Mexico.
Moss, you're a handsome man. You know that?
You're a liar, but I like it. I like that you lie.
I think you are a handsome
I'm going to say Quinones, UFC debut decision. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to go with. The guy making his debut. I don't know why. He's a plus 100. So he's not a massive underdog, but he is an underdog here. Who'd you pick in this one? Do you remember?
Do you want me to pull up my picks right now? I don't have a computer next to me.
Oh, here we go. Ta has been banished a year by USADA following a positive drug test. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Cheater!
Here, I'll pull up my picks.
See, the glove did fit on that one, Jesse. Can't pick the cheat. Got to go with Viva Mexico for the win. Okay. Saint Denis versus Gabriel Miranda. Look at Miranda's mustache. You a question. What's up with these UFC debuts?
The butts?
3 in a row, plus 230. Saint Denis beat Nicholas Stoltz, lost to Zaleski, and that was it for the UFC. Let's look at the face-off here.
Okay, I picked for that one Quinones.
And
for this one,
smart pick.
I went with Saint Denis.
See, the guy on the right looks like he just wins just by looks.
Also, Ellie made her picks.
Yeah?
For this card, yeah.
Who'd you pick in this one?
I don't know. I'm not signed into hers. But she did make her picks.
You got to tell us. You can't just say, you got to tell us who she picked.
She's getting easier to make picks with now because she likes to play games, like the hide in your hand games.
Yeah.
So it's like you put something like a coin in one hand and you hold the other hand. So she's becoming a lot easier. She loves those games when she has to open your hand and find the coin.
Okay.
So
Ellie's 17 now.
Months.
Time flies.
17. No, she's 16 months.
16 years old.
Months.
Months? Oh, it was years. Let's see. Who am I picking in this one? Oh, man, I don't know. Saint Denis looks scary, though. Gabriel Miranda, 5'11", same height. They got the 73-inch reach and then nothing. I don't know much about Miranda here, but I know that Denis looks... Right? This is Denis on the right, right? I can't tell now. Wait, that's not. It's Miranda.
Denis
oh, wait, Denis on the left? Oh, shit. I thought it was the other way. Yeah, that is Denis. It doesn't look like him here. Let's play. He's throwing me off. I don't know why. It doesn't look like him. You know what? I'm going to go with the under here. Shitballs. This guy's a plus 230. 32 years of age. Oh, man. But this guy's fighting in his backyard, Paris. I don't know. The guy. I'm going to go with the mustache. I'm going to go with the mustache guy. Let's see. What is he? Submission. Whoa, my man submitting people. He's got submissions too, though. A lot of submissions going on. All right, you know what? I think they're going to nullify each other with the submissions, and we're going to get a decision. That's what I'm going to go with. Miranda by mustache decision win. Let me know who you picked in the chat. Jess, who'd you pick?
Let's see. I told you Saint Denis.
Oh, okay.
The knees, bones connected to the leg bone.
The leg bones connected
on that
to
Kanye shit. Gotta look alike. She's a 10, but she calls her baby not 3. She says 36 months. Dude, do you know why people say months in the first couple years?
Wait, what the fuck?
It's because I'm not. Do I have to? You must not have children if you don't understand why.
What are you talking about? I don't know.
I don't know. He's like, I guess picking at me because I said she was 16 months instead of a year old. She is a year old, but there's a reason that people say 16 months. You have to keep track of it for the first 3 years, in case you didn't know. For pediatricians, for vaccinations, for clothing, everything. So yes, she is a year old, but it's very common for a mom to say 16 months.
Can you move your chair in? Because it looks like you're it looks like you're towering over me.
No.
Can you move it like the same length as mine? Because I don't want to move back to yours.
No, because my 16-month-old is crying.
Oh, hold on.
Get it?
See, if I sat with you, I would have to sit over here.
Stop it. She's crying.
Oh, I hate when she does that. All right. Okay.
16-month-old.
So look at the height difference here. 5'10" and 6'3", with Imavov versus Buckley, which I don't understand why this is on the prelims. This is crazy, man. Look at this. Take a look. Would you just look at it? My God. What is going on here? Oh my God. Look at the size difference. I credit to Buckley for taking this fight. Dude, this looks like 2 different weight classes. This doesn't even look right. So Imavov coming off the Shabazian win, the hype train, Ian Heinisch, lost to Phil Hawes, beat Jordan Williams, and that was it for the UFC. Jordan Williams, Ian Heinisch, I mean, he's had his moments, but really kind of never really lived up to his expectations. And Shabazian was a complete overhyped dude with a lot of talent, but young and overhyped. Man, minus 270. Mamma mia. Knocked out Duraev. Alassane split decision. And then Arroyo knockout. Lost to DiCirico by knockout. And defeated Jordan Wright. Oh, shit. That's a tough one to pick, man. What's the reach on this thing? Wow, that's crazy. Buckley's got the fucking reach. Dude, that's wild. That is wild. Imagine that big of a height difference, and you still got the reach advantage. I gotta go with. I'm sorry, Joaquin, but I'm just gonna say Imavov getting some sort of decision or some shit. Even though he's got a bunch of knockouts here, I think Buckley's. Well, he can be knocked out. You know what? Oh, I'm sorry, Joaquin. I think you're gonna get caught. I'm going to say second round knockout, Imavov. That's what I'm going to go with over here. Decision's probably the smart move, but I don't know. He got caught by DiCirico. He is kind of aggressive. I think Imavov's going to catch him. Who'd you pick in this, Jess?
Joaquin.
You picked the Bucks. All right, plus 210.
Joaquin.
Who are you picking in the chat? This is a good fight, though. Regardless, this is going to be a good fight.
He's going to submit him. Snow Buckley catching him. Moss on Dick.
What the fuck?
Moss, you're on Dick.
Wait, is that the same guy?
That's PPV. He's the guy
What happened to that guy? Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know. He disappeared. He's back now.
When did he come back?
Today? Let's see. Imavov is very technical. I'm going for him. Joaquin Mansa Musa. Buckley will slump him. Buckley by decision. Imavov submission. STL in the house.
I think Imavov in his backyard is going to get it done. Didn't Buckley have that crazy KO? Yeah, he had a couple of nice knockouts. But yeah, he did have that weird one where his leg was caught and he fucking spun around, and probably one of the best knockouts of all time.
He said he stayed away from the internet. Motherfuckers was weird. Yeah,
well,
you got some weird motherfuckers on the internet.
Yeah, but here's
it's true.
the thing.
You actually do.
What are you actually doing on the internet? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, for instance, no, I'm saying, like, if people are weird, so what are you actually doing? Like, for instance, like, we do this fucking show. So we're opening up the doorway to weird people. Like we're literally inviting weird people and
But if
creating
he's
a community.
involved in like communities or
You
anything
could just
like
leave.
that,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what he did.
Yeah, no, I'm saying no, but you could just bounce from one community to another. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he did.
So he left this community and went to another community?
I don't know where he went, but
No,
he
he left
just
the internet,
left.
he said, didn't he?
I don't know. He just
That's what he said.
So, what does it matter? He
No, I'm
still
sa-
left.
God. Ever since,
I
like,
just don't get it.
like when people get married, they
Just
get dumb.
explain yourself.
Like, oh, but I am.
Wow. You're
So
gonna
he
go there?
said that he left the internet, right? I don't know what you're not understanding. So he left the internet.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, why leave the internet? Just like, if you think like one community is silly, just go to another community or something like that.
Why
You know
does
what I'm
he
saying?
have to stay online?
Why do you gotta get off the internet? If people are weird,
Because he wanted to? What does it matter?
you can still go to another community. If the excuse is people are weird, I could walk outside and ring a bunch of doorbells and run into a weird person. I can go to work and run into a weird person. I could go to school and run into a weird person.
So you're criticizing him because he decided to leave the internet
Yes.
altogether
Yes, I
instead
am.
of...
Yes, I am. Stop.
What
Get
is
out
it?
of here. You're ruining a whole bit.
It's not even a bit. It just doesn't make sense.
Let me have a fucking bit. I was going to have a little fun with him, and you just... Sometimes, Jesse, let me
here we go.
explain how
Here
this
comes
works.
the complainer.
No. Let me explain how this works. I like to play games with the community, set some traps, have a little fun, tease. But then you chime in and just like, you just spread your ass cheeks and shit on it. And then I'm like, fuck, I can't have my little bit. Sometimes just go with it. Let me have a little fun.
I mean, I have so much to say, but I'll just leave
Like,
it.
you ever
I'll
watch...
let you have your little
Let me give you an
pedestal.
example. When Stern goes on his things, like ripping on somebody.
God. I'm
right?
not your Robin Moss.
I need you
Hate to break it to you.
Sometimes I need you to sit there and just chuckle, okay?
Nah, it's
and
not
just
happening.
just let me go with it. Let me just flail my wings and fly like a bird. And you know what I'm saying? Just let it go. But all right, that's gone. We will move on from PPV Dizzle, and we'll move on to the next thing over here. But for just for reference,
Yeah,
we'll go
I'm
back to
good.
this moment, okay? Be my Robin.
No.
All right, so you pick Buckley?
Yeah.
Do you think, all right, so since he is a decent size under, do you think people should place money on this guy? Are you that confident?
No.
You're not?
Nope.
Okay. So why'd you pick him?
Because I wanted him to win.
Oh, so you picked him because you're rooting for him?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Who'd you pick in the chat, Buckley or Imavov? Let me know. And then we move on to the Ziem versus Figlak fight. Let me know. Let me know.
Just be fake. He's saying, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
Might as
it's not
well,
much to
right?
ask.
Just be the
Just sit there.
submissive, like fucking retard that sits there and
Yes.
thinks that he's God.
Well, you know.
Let's
pretty
see.
much.
Did you pick a decision or KO? I picked KO in the second. Let's see. I picked KHAMZAT. I got gifted a membership, but I couldn't figure out how to accept it. I can't even join the internet, says Jeremy.
What? Wait, you have to accept the gift? Yeah, I didn't see it pop up. So how does that work? So if you get a gifted membership and you're not accepting of the
You
membership?
have to like go to the someone said it. I think it was Damn Savage who said it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This fly is driving me nuts.
If you play your cards right, she could be your Robin to your Batman later in the bedroom.
Yes.
Points, Jess.
That's true.
Not anymore.
That's true. All right, let's see. Jess getting 4 points. Thank you, Tropic Tom, for the donation.
Yeah, it's like you have to go to the where it says join membership, like when you hit the little super chat button, and then there's 3 dots in the top right of that box, and you have to like click it, and then something about allow gifting or some shit like that. Savage was saying it for someone last time who was trying to give gifts to Duke Chronic.
Oh, yeah, it is in our Discord. If you do have any problems, here. Where is it? He put it in the announcements. Here. So if you go on our Discord, he literally has a video giving you the, it's in the announcements section. There's a link to the Discord in our description down below, and there's little sub-channels in our Discord, and there's announcements. Tropic Tom put this over here, and here's the video. You just click on this video, and it'll give you a step-by-step on how to, I guess, gift or accept memberships, so check it out. Check it out. I don't know. I guess some people, it's a little complicated. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, here we go. ZM versus Figlak. Figlak is from Cage Warriors. Mad Dog, 8-0, -200 favorite from Poland. Poland been pretty hot lately. versus France. France got some home people on this card. How does New York? I mean, I guess you're still in the U.S., so it doesn't matter. But it's weird. Like New York, they could have had so many fighters from New York fight on that card, and they didn't. So hopefully MSG's got some New York fighters on there. But anyway, France, Ziem, 25 years of age, coming off the loss to Terrence McKinney. Not a bad way to lose. Luigi Vendramini, Jamie Malarkey, and then had a loss to Don Madge. So making his debut, a bunch of decisions, couple of knockouts here. Wow, he's a big favorite though. 5'10" versus 6'1". So another guy over here. Looks like there's a big height difference. Let's see. I didn't see this kid fight. I don't know. This has got a kid looks game on the right. Ziem trying to get the crowd going. Ziem hyped. Looks like a pretty good scrap. Okay, I like the face-off. A little tension between the two. This guy's a minus 200. Is he that good? He's only 8-0. What's the reach? 75. I hate we don't have a reach on this guy. Let's see. Let's go to the UFC website. Let's go check it out. Do they have the reach? Okay, 70 inches to 75-inch reach. All right, help me out, chat. Is this guy any good? I don't know anything about this Cage Warriors guy. All I know is he's undefeated, 8-0. Is he any good? I kind of still want to pick Ziem. He's the under in this one. I kind of like the under. But let's see what the chat says. How good is this kid? We keep waiting for... Whoop, I lost you. HD Dating to rename the studio, but it hasn't happened. Yeah, wait. We haven't had... We need a fucking studio. It's been a minute, right? Sonosi was the last one. Yo, someone drop a 500. A quick 500 spot. Rename the studio. It's been a minute.
And make sure you points JBM when you do it.
Yeah, someone... Yo, if you got $500 laying around, just drop it and rename the studio. If you drop a $500 donation, the studio is named after you, baby. Right now, it's still the Sonosi 1.5 King. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, tell me about this guy. Who'd you pick in this fight, Jess?
Ziem.
You picked Ziem? Yeah, I feel like Ziem's a smart bet. I figure. A plus 215. I think Ziem finishes him or goes out on his shield. Are you betting on Tai? No. Someone spot me a 500. Name the studio after... I don't know that guy. $500 is a very nice escort. Pulling smoking this dude. Figlac sub. Let's see. I don't think I've ever seen a white French UFC fighter. Ziglac by decision. Is he that good? Ziglac. Wait, who the fuck's Ziglac?
Figlac Moss.
Who's Figlac?
Michael Figlac.
Oh, Figlac. Excuse me. But he said Ziglac. So I was like, who the hell is that? Christmas. All right, thank you, Mr. Squish. Appreciate that. I wouldn't bet on the main event either. Heavyweights, you never know. I feel like Gane's gonna win, but you never know. All right, I guess I'm gonna go Ziem. I feel like Ziem is a better bet, and he's a plus 165. I kind of want to put money on him. Although this Figlac dude, he looks pretty confident out there. Shit, man. No fear, huh? You think Ziem's got this? Okay, smile killer. All right, we're gonna go with France. France, don't let me down. I'm gonna say decision. A lot of decisions here. I'm gonna go Ziem by decisione. Stoltzfus versus Magomedov. Oh boy. 2-fight win streak. A moderate favorite from Germany. Magomedov. Dustin Stoltzfus coming off the win against Dwight Grant. Unanimous decision at plus 225. Right off the bat, I want to go Magomedov. I know he's a big favorite, but let's see. He's got the reach. A little taller. Let's look at the face-off. I think Magomedov's going to be the way. I tell you what, Stoltzfus is in good shape, though. Yeah, I think Magomedov's going to still win, though. It's good. It looks like a good scrap, though, between the two. All right. Looks like it's going to be good. I'm still going to go Magomedov. Let's see what was his last two wins. He got submissions. How'd he lose? He got... Oh, fucking A. Lock that shit up. Round 1, submission. Bang. Just like that. Who'd you pick?
Magomedov.
Magomedov, did you pick a finish or a decision?
Decision.
Decision. Okay. Very nice. Jourdain versus Nathaniel Wood. Another pretty, some solid scraps on here. Not like the biggest like household names, but still good fights. Wood versus Jourdain. Jourdain coming off a win against Shane Burgos. A decision, majority. A loss, against Shane Burgos, which is not bad. Rest in peace, Shane. You're gone. But if you're going to lose, it's not bad to lose to Shane. Lando Venata. Actually, this Burgos fight, wasn't this the fight where it looked like Jourdain won? This is the one, right? I think it was. Wasn't this the fight where a lot of people said Jourdain got robbed? I think it was. So he should be on a 3-fight win streak. Nathaniel Wood beat Charles Rosa. Oh, I remember that fight. Casey Kenny lost. It's a good scrap. Shit, man. I like these fights. That was the fight, right? I do remember that. My memory served me correct. Damn, this is a good fight. Woo, this is a good one. This is a solid fight. This could be a fight of the night right here. I like this fight a lot. Is this on the main card? It should be, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's on the main card. Oh, no, it's not. Wait. Main card. They didn't split it? What the fuck? Oh, here's prelims. Okay. All right, so it opens up the main card. Damn, the main card starts off good. This is a really good fight. Shit, where am I going to go with this? All right, I'll go Jourdain, but I'm not confident at all. Got a submission, decision. I don't know, I'm feeling decision on this. Got knocked out. Oh, shit, man. All right, I'm going to say decision, but this is such a good fight. Such a good fight, man. This is low-key main card worthy. It is a main card fight. First on the main card. Really good scrap. Really solid scrap. I'm going to say Jourdain. I am not incredibly confident, but I got him by decision. Who'd you pick, Jess?
Jourdain.
Jourdain. Decision?
No, knockout.
Knockout. What round?
3rd.
Ooh. Ooh. Thank you for subscribe. How you say this guy's name? Diogenes Lima. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. Why does William Gomez looks like a high school yearbook picture? What the fuck is that? The Jaguar.
Greatest MMA community in the world. Points to 2 joints, please, and thanks.
Let's go, baby. The joints got 2 points. Come on. All right. Thank you, Sober Carl. Very nice of you. Moves the joints up right behind JBM. So Hearns in first, 114, Mystic Moss 33, Tropic Tom 4, JBM 4, and 2 joints with the 2. Sonosi Lone Wolf, and wow, he's in the game and he gave points to 2 joints. So 0 goose egg for Sonosi, the champion, the guy that's got the belt. Oh boy, Lone Wolf, Savage. We also have 2 spots available, 24 minutes left in the game. We're actually winding these picks down. So thank you guys for jumping in. Let's find out what we got going on over here. So what's up with this Gomez picture? It looks like a yearbook picture, right?
I thought it was Gomi.
Gomi? Is that how you say his name?
I don't know. I said I thought.
Making his UFC debut. Fighting. Why is he on the main card? Is he from... Oh, he's from France. Maybe that's why. 10-2-0. Young kid, 25. All right, this guy's from the Netherlands. Coming from Brave. I don't know anything about either of these guys. Yeah, let's look at the face-off. I'm going to learn about these guys. I'm going to pick the guy with the yearbook picture. I'm going to go with the guy with the yearbook just because I like his yearbook picture. How does he win? He wins by knockouts here. Okay. How's he lost? He's lost by decision. Looks like a tough dude. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say knockout for the hell of it. In front of his home people. Round 1. What do you say, Jess?
Gomi.
Gomi. Is that how you say his name?
I don't know. I think it is, but I don't know.
Let's see. Gomis. So it was a hybrid of what we were both saying. Gomis. Looks like a good scrap, though. I don't know why it's on the main card, but it looks like a solid scrap, so. Okay. Here we go. Hack Press versus Makdessi. Come on, man. This is a fire fight too.
I think it's kind of a no-brainer.
Oof. You think it's a no-brainer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I always pick Hack Press, but
He's on a 2-fight skid. Bobby Green, Dan Hooker. Rafa Garcia won. I liked Hack Press so much when he came into the UFC. I was like, oh, this guy's like a mini Kelvin Gastelum. He looks he's fire, man. But he's kind of shown some incredible weakness. He's bigger than Makdessi. He's got the reach. He's younger by 10 years. But Makdessi, look, he looks like a sea lion. It has great traps. Let's look at the face-off. Whoa, Hack Press. What are we doing here? What's Hack Press doing? Oh, boy. Okay. I like it, man. These guys are fired up. I don't think this is as easy. Why do you think this is easy? Who'd you pick?
Hack Press.
Hack Press. He's a minus 230 underdog. I mean, favorite, excuse me. Minus 230 favorite. So you think that's the way?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you're very confident on this. I thought you looked like trash in the last couple of fights.
I'm not
very
super
beatable.
confident on it. I just always pick him, so just kind of going on a whim.
Yeah, I do like Hack Press. He's a fun guy to watch. And I guess he really needs a win off a 2-fight skid. Hooker and Green. I just feel like Makdessi's game. Makdessi is almost 40, though. And he is smaller, shorter reach. All right, Chad, what do you say? I don't know, man. I feel like this is a tough one to pick. I don't think this is like a lopsided fight.
Favorite for a reason. That one is a coin flip. Good fight. LOL, wish Kelvin. Makdessi is decent, but he's a gatekeeper.
Let's be honest. So isn't Hack Press. Hack Press is... That guy's not a champ. He's tough, but he's not a champ.
Says they're both from TriStar. Hopefully it's not a bust. Decision. Hard to pick. I took Makdessi. Everybody trying to fire up the crowd. It's probably going to be a fire card.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty hot, this card. Everyone's looking pretty game. I'm going to look at this face-off again. I don't know which way I'm going to go. I want to pick Hack Press. I've been high on Hack Press, but I think he's too emotional. I'm going to pick Makdessi. I'm going to go Makdessi. I'm going to say by decision. I think it's going to be a war. I just don't know, man. I got to go with Makdessi on this one. Even though I feel, I know Hack Press is the favorite. He's on a 2-fight skid. He needs a win. Tough son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna go Makdessi. I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary here. How about the Paisan, Di Chirico, who had that win against Joaquin Buckley, but other than that, it's been a lot of L's. Lost to Kevin Holland, Muradov, Zach Cummings, and Al Hassan. I mean, some tough guys in that mix. 32 years of age against Kopylov on a 2-fight losing streak. Duraev, Carl Robertson, and that's it. I think I'm going to go with the Paisan. I'm going to go with the Paisan here, Jess.
Yeah, that's who I went with.
Let's look at. I'm going to look at the face-off just to see. I'm going to go with this though. Kid looks big though. The kid he's fighting. I'm still going with the Paisan. You know why? Because this guy's nose is all fucked up. All right, I'm going to go Di Chirico. How did he lose? Got submitted, decision. All right, I'm going to say... You know what? I'm going to fucking say knockout. I'm just going to go crazy. I'm going to say knockout in 2. I don't even know, man. Russian Chase Hooper. Yeah, he does look like Chase. I'm going to say knockout in 2. I don't know. I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts. I'm going crazy, baby. The Italian. All right, speaking of Italians, Marvin Vettori versus Bobby Knuckles, the co-main event. And Vettori was fired up. I can't choose against Whitaker. Just can't do it. I don't think Vettori's going to get finished. So I'm going to say Bobby Knuckles by a decision. But you are going the other way, right?
Yeah, I went with Vettori by knockout.
The Paisan.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Vettori. I got to say, though, in the face-offs, Vettori does look like fired up. But he always is fired up, so it's not. Robert Whitaker's just calm. Oh, the Reaper's going to fuck him up. Yeah, the Reaper's just chill. Did you see this, Jess?
He always looks like that.
Yeah, look at this. Take a look. Just chill. Oh, Bobby's got him.
Nah.
Bobby's got... No, what do you mean no?
Nah, he's just putting on a front.
Okay, chat, what do you think? Co-main event. I'm going with the favorite. Going with Bobby Nux. What do you say in the chat?
3-run homer San Diego. I want Ben Askren to get that rematch by KO. Yes, by knockout. I'm 10 years old. Vettori has showed he can strike with some of the best strikers. Marvin decision. Bobby wins. Vettori oddly. I want Ben Askren. I already read that. Bobby Knuckles. Bobby Cuckles. But Rob could get this 29-28. Italy, this one is a toss-up in my opinion. Fireworks. Bobby Knuckles. Bobby outpoints him. If Robert shows up, he's going to win, but talking light heavyweight, he might not really care. Bobby, I hope. Whitaker getting the KO. Whitaker by submission. Sorry, guys. Whitaker decision.
Yep. I think so, too. The former champ, Bobby Knuckles. The Reaper. That's how I'm going. All right. I want Tuivasa to win. I feel that Ciyrl Gane is going to go 5 rounds with him, and it's going to be a decision. I feel like Ciyrl Gane's going to go to his boring ways. He's not going to take any crazy chances. Ty's going to try to take his head off. And Ciyrl Gane's going to tap dance to an outpointing decision. My hopes are that I am completely wrong and Tuivasa puts Gane's head into the rafters. That's what I would like to say. But I think Ciyrl Gane is just going to... I think Tuivasa is going to be tough enough to last, but Gane's going to get that decision win over your 5 rounds of dancing. Fancy feet Gane for the win. What do you say, Jess?
I said Gane's going to knock him out.
Knockout? Wow. You think he's going to break down Tuivasa?
I don't know. I think so. It's possible.
All right. So Ty's been on that win streak. This fucking fly is crazy, man. It's relentless. It's a relentless fly. Ty's last loss was a submission in 2019, and he has been knocked out by Junior Dos Santos in 2018, a way different fighter. It's kind of crazy. Dos Santos, Ivanov, and Spivak, 3-fight losing streak, and then bang, just like a switch flipped. And he has been on a knockout streak, epic heavyweight knockout streak. Struve, Hunsucker, Hardy, Sakai, Derek Lewis, and here he is against Ciyrl Gane. This is definitely his biggest task to date, I think. Even though he's fought Dos Santos, I think the way Ciyrl Gane is right now, I think this is like JDS. If we're talking championship JDS, it's a different story. But Ciyrl Gane at his stage of the game, biggest problem for Ty. Not a Ciyrl Gane fan, but I do respect what he can do. So I got to say Gane's going to get this done. But let's look at the face-off. So we both got Gane, and I'm sure it's cordial. Ty's probably going to do his weird... Yeah, there it is. What is that? Why does Ty do that? He, like, exposes his chin and puts his head sideways. Whoa! 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 $100 donation. What the fuck? Oh my God!
Love to all the OGS. This is PTS for JBM because of what an awesome mom she has become. Don't take this in wrong way, but oddly I also find Jessie to be more and more attractive the more I've seen her grow into a good woman. Let's go Bobby Knuckles.
Jeremiah, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Holy guacamole, man.
Wow.
Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's
and
go.
You get
that
a
woke me
spin.
up. Oh
wow.
My gosh.
Jeremiah.
Second place. We can do it, guys.
Making moves. Oh my God. Jeremiah making moves. And he gets a spin because he is the Stream Bolts. Oh boy, here we go. Are you ready? Spin that wheel. Holy smoke. Holy smokies. Oh, almost got Cowboy on there, but Daniel Cormier, 22 more points.
I'll take it, man. I'll freaking take it. Guess who's in first place now? First place. Jeremiah, thank you so much, man. Truly appreciate it.
That puts Jesse in first place. Just like that, with 12 minutes remaining in the game. We have ourselves a game, baby. Holy smokes.
I haven't seen my name on that belt in a while, so it's going to be nice and rewarding to see JBM on that gold.
Now, all we need is a mystical bomb, and everything's going to be right, Jesse. You know? All we need is that mystical bomb. You know, the boys run off. But wow, JBM in first place with 12 minutes left in the game. Who will win? Thank you so much, Jeremiah White, an OG of the community, and wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wow, look at that. All right, well, the picks are over. We went through all the picks. We both picked Gane, right, in this one?
Yes, I went with Gane by KO.
Okay. We'll save this up over here. All right, we're going to make you money on bets over there. Congratulations. You have just won your bets by choosing our bets. And you're playing games trying to get donations. That's the point.
Where have you been? Yes.
Hey, Chris Thomas, let's give it up for Captain Obvious in the chat. The genius of the chat. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yes. Just supporting the show. It's funded by our community. That's exactly what we're doing. Not the...
It's all right.
You know, listen, sometimes people... Autism is here tonight. 10 minutes remaining in the game. JBM is in first, and Jeremiah is showing you how it's done as he drops a $100 donation, says points to JBM, puts it in first place. There are players in this thing. There can only be one champion. There can only be one person that gets the championship belt. Now, the person that wins the game tonight has the most points, gets something from the MMA-Holes.com, gets the beautiful song sung to them and their name on the belt, the Fook Off Friday champion for the week. Who is going to get something from the store, or will one of the hosts get something from the store? We'll find out in 10 fucking minutes. We went through the picks. We talked about Kamaru Usman and his steroid festivities. If you missed that, run it back and let us know in the comment section down below what you think of that. But it's time to finish this points game. Jess, do you think you're going to hold on?
Oh, heck yeah, baby. Yes.
I don't know.
Finally, first place. I haven't seen this in so long, Moss. And it just makes me so happy.
The fly's on the soundboard right now, Jesse.
Hold on. Don't move. Don't move.
You're not going to catch that.
I will.
She's going to hit. Which sound do you think she's going to hit?
Oh, shit. Hold on. I'll get it. Don't move. Don't move, Moss. Hold on.
This fly is good. This is a very elusive fly.
Points to the fly.
Just trying to get it. Okay, so will the Hearns play the game and come in last second and snatch the first place spot? Or will JBM ride off into the sunset as the leader? Will Mystic Moss come back and have a glorious boys win? Will Tropic Tom come back and get his belt back around his waist? Will Two Joints get the win? Will Sinosi defend? Lone Wolf, Savage, will you guys get the belt? We're going to find out with minutes remaining. Sinosi is the king and still has a chance to get that strap and something from the MMA-Holes.com. But it all comes down to this, Jesse. 8 minutes remaining.
I'm feeling good about this, Moss. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident.
The Labor Day king or queen. It all comes down to this. Boy, oh boy, Jess. All right. Let's see what stories we got over here on Twitter. We'll discuss some news, and then we'll roll through the rest of the show. We got a stream that's scheduled. We'll be live in a couple of hours for the UFC fights. So that's happening. And Sam Alvey coming on again next week. So that's cool. I want to get why can't I remember his name? I can't remember his name. By the way, the guy that was fighting Mike Jackson, he said he's interested, he wants to come on, and then all of a sudden left on scene. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, what are we doing here?
Maybe someone told him not to.
I don't know. Well, I did say, if you're fighting Mike Jackson, what is up with this guy?
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have Because isn't he cool with Mike Jackson?
No. He said no. After I said, hey, you're fighting the guy that we can't stand and need to have you on our show to chat about it, right? He says, I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing this right now. Let me know if we can schedule a Skype interview. I'd love to be on. This is after I said
but
I
think
can't stand
they're cool.
No.
Because when the fight was announced, he tagged him on Twitter and he was super excited about it. And Mike Jackson was cool with him. Like they were cool on Twitter.
How do you know that? When did you see that?
We showed it on the show.
What?
When it was first announced, I don't know if anyone remembers.
No.
Yeah, he tweeted out. He's like, he said something about Mike Jackson, let's go, or something like that. And Mike.
Where?
And then Mike, like.
I think you're talking about his last opponent.
Cool about it.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the Irish kid. I think that's what I think you're stuck in the past here because I don't even know what this guy's Twitter is.
I could have sworn it was this one.
Mike Jackson Esquire. And by the way, we asked this clown to come on the show. Mike Jackson. He's a straight up clown.
Wait, go to tweets and replies. Wait, no. Go to tweets and replies.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking of this guy, Barry. You're thinking of that.
See if you can find. He retweeted.
I'm telling you.
Okay, hold on. Keep going.
All right, we're just gonna go with this.
You might be right. Maybe it was his.
Yeah, it was the other guy. He was cool with Barry until that weird ending to the fight, and then they kind of turned on each other. But there's nothing about this guy that he's fighting. I don't know. I don't want to look at this guy's Twitter. This guy's Twitter is fucking nonsense.
I could have sworn I saw it, but whatever.
Yeah, he's just nonsense. Yeah, we're not getting him on. He's not. We threw out the olive branch. White fragility. Yeah, that guy's a knucklehead. Anyway, let's go to the news. I hope his opponent. We can get this guy on. He's from AZ too, which makes it more interesting for us at least. Okay. By the way, did you see this? Paul versus Anderson Silva. Not interested, really. I mean, I guess because it's Anderson, I have a little more interest now.
In Phoenix?
But it might be in Phoenix.
No way.
Yep. We have to do something. There's like no doubt about it.
Wow.
We got to do. And it's before the year's up.
October 29th.
Yep.
That's right before Halloween.
So like weigh-ins or something, we have to do something for this. There's so much trolling we could do. So we will keep you posted. But yeah, Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul. If it does happen, AZ.
But
baby.
Jake Paul has to agree to Phoenix as well.
Well, he got his what was it, his license to fight there.
Silva did, but
so that's why
Paul has to agree.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm sure he will. I'm just curious if this is the spot. You know, that'd be great. So Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul. Do you care in the chat? Let us know. Do you not care? Let's see. Marvin Vittori. Darren Till fires back at Big Stupid Orc. I got to be honest with you. It's funny making fun of Marvin Vittori with the whole orc thing. By the way, speaking of orcs, I heard that the Lord of the Rings show is horrific.
They're promoting it hard on Amazon.
You know why? Look how much money they spent on it.
Watch when you go to the Amazon app. Look at this.
It's the highest. Yeah, I know. It's the most money they've ever spent on a TV show, like ever.
As soon as you click the app, that's
yeah.
It.
Anyone see it?
It's nuts. How many of you guys have opened the Amazon app? Here, watch this. Put me on JBM cam. Ready?
Wait, hold on. Thomas is still in the chat. Hold on. What's Thomas saying?
He will fight anywhere he wants to.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Watch this. If you click the Amazon app.
Okay.
It's the first freaking thing you see.
Well, yeah, because look at how much money they spent on that show. It's absurd.
Amazon did?
And all the dorks are freaking out because they're saying it's not true to the book and it's boring. But, you know, people forget Lord of the Rings was really boring too. You know? It was very long and drawn out. I guess it went somewhere, so it had some payoffs. So there are only 2 episodes in and people are jumping ship. Anyway, Marvin Vittori looks like an orc. 60 million per episode. Like, that is just nuts. Think about that. Just 60 million per episode.
I'm not surprised.
That is crazy. How are they going to get their money back? I feel like that is the dumbest investment ever. Like, how are they going to make that money back? I mean, I guess Amazon's got an endless supply of money.
I mean, you got to say, these people are freaking...
Okay.
They're set.
St. Pierre, amazing. Leon Edwards may have left permanent scars on Kamaru Usman. We're talking about his injection marks? Is that where we're going? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that after that fight he's not going to be the same Usman?
I've said it before with fighters that once they get knocked out, their chin may not necessarily be all it was cracked up to be. No pun intended.
I think he's fine. I think Usman wins the trilogy fight, to be honest. I think he properly wrestle fucks, and he doesn't go in hard in that final round. He plays it safe. He could have just danced his way to defending that belt, but instead he hung in there, he kept coming forward, and he dove right into that fucking kick. I think Usman wins the third, to be honest. But who knows? It's very possible. You know, you get knocked out like that, sometimes you're never the same. You never know. Let us know in the chat what you think. And while you let us know in the chat, we have 2 minutes left in the game. It all comes down to this. I tell you what, Jesse, I don't think you're going to win.
I do.
I think the Hearn's going to sneak in there and snatch your belt.
I'm feeling pretty darn confident, Moss.
I don't know.
I'm hoping that maybe he walked away from his phone and he doesn't realize there's only a minute left.
It's too easy for the Hearns to win this one. 140 left. JBM in first. Now, if you want JBM to win, you got a cock block. Because the Hearns is a lurking. He's always dangerous, even down to the very last second.
No.
But I got to be honest with you. I think it's low enough where anyone can win. Savage, Lone Wolf, Sanosi, Two Joints, Tropic Tom, Mystic. Anyone can win tonight's points game.
Come on, guys. I want to hold that belt one more time.
1 minute is approaching. It's all coming down to this. With the high score king lurking. Will JBM hold on to our belts? 1 minute. Oh, man. Oh, boy, Jesse. I got to be honest with you. I think I'm going to win. I think I'm going to get the dub.
Attention MMA-Holes. Warning. Be on the lookout.
There's still 40 seconds left. But the deer is loose.
This deer is very dangerous. Warning. I urge you to stay inside.
250.
Keep your wife's legs closed. Lock your kids in the attic. If you don't have an attic, we'll hide them in the refrigerator. Deer, 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 deer. Run from the fucking deer. Deer, 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 deer. Oh my God, it's a fucking deer. Run from the deer. Run from the deer. Deer, 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 deer. Oh, deer. A deer. Contain the deer. Pure madness. Run for your lives. Or hide in the refrigerator. Oh shit, it's a deer. Oh my God, it's a fucking 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 deer.
Is it going?
I decree an ass-kicking tonight, and as a Justin Fair champion, I give turn to ND still cap branding him W/ a reminder the king of Don Obons is coming for it in December. PTS me and still little studio key inch.
I think Sanosi just won.
Motherfucker. You know what? Can I just say... Hold on. Can I just say, Moss? I did say, wow. I think Hearns walked away from his phone and doesn't realize there's only a minute left. If Sanosi were never here, I would have won the fucking points game. Because Hearns did not come in on time.
Well, Jesse, let me just say this. It doesn't matter. We don't even have to spin for Sanosi. His $250 donation has made him the champion. And still
Fook Off Friday.
I can't believe it. Champion. He did it again.
Fook Off Friday.
He did it again. Wow. Wow. 250 points. Sanusi has done it again. He holds on to his belt for 2 weeks in a row. An easy win for the 1.5K King. Hey, hey, champion, yeah. Drop the end stills in the chat. He is hungry for the actual Fook Off Friday belts. But as for now, he is the weekly champ. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Sanusi, my goodness. Little snake in the grass. Oh my God. Is the Hearn still in the chat? Is he in there? Oh, that's so fucking funny, man. Sanusi slips past everyone. I just had a feeling, man. I had a feeling it was just too easy for someone to slip up to the top, and Sanusi just lunges past everyone with a bomb deer donation and becomes the 1.5K King Fook Off Friday champion. My goodness. Thank you so much for that donation. I want to thank everyone for your contributions tonight. I mean, you guys were just a round of applause. Keeping us alive. Fucking A. That was nuts. Holy smokes. Drop those and stills in the chat. And chills. All right, let's whew. Oh, did I give it to Savage? Hold on, let me see. Did I give it to the wrong guy? I gave it to the wrong ass. I was so fucking shocked. I gave it to Savage. Whoops. Whoopsies.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's give that to Sanusi. I was so fucking shocked that he did that, man. Wrong S.
I know, I was so darn close.
Holy
Thanks so much
shit.
to Jeremiah, by the way. That was...
Well, at least the right name's on the belt. I can't believe he did that. Look at that. Man, oh man. Looks good on him. Looks good on him.
It would look better on JBM, but whatever.
I don't know, Jess. You took an L. I took an L. Sanusi.
I got to start getting more recruits again. I don't stand a chance.
Jeremiah almost did it,
game.
man. He almost did it.
Yeah, without recruits, I got to get them, man.
He almost did it. All right, we'll finish up the news here, and then we will get out of here because we do have a very early stream tomorrow. In fact, we are live in 11 hours, somewhere around there. Okay, so what's this over here with Santos?
Costa bathtub party leaves Santos wanting to throw down in Brazil. So I guess Costa versus Santos in Brazil is what he wants?
Costa he just wants easy fights, man. Santos is not the same. Come on.
Yeah,
what are we doing? Although I don't mind. Okay.
Cormier shares some advice for Masvidal, saying this is the path to a title.
Cool.
Ciyrl Gane, main takeaway from Ngannou loss is maturity.
Well, we will see. I mean, after losing like that to Francis, we shall see what he brings to the table. I think we're going to see some classic Ciyrl. I think he's going to, be prancing around and doing his thing. Well, I'm interested to see what Ciyrl brings to the table against Tai, and what Tai has for Ciyrl. So it's a good main event.
Ben Rothwell's opponent has been named for his BKFC debut on October 1st. It is Bible Belt brawler Bobo O'Bannon.
All right. What the fuck? All right. Cool.
Ngannou's head coach provides an injury update and welcomes John Jones in early 2023, saying that's the fight we all want.
I'm down with that. You down with that?
Sure.
Let's go, baby. John
Jones
Jones
gonna get smoked.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Versus Ngannou.
All your doubters, I will have my belt in December.
I'm gonna get my recruits before December, Sanusi, so
He's talking, you know what he's talking about? He's talking about this. He's talking about the high score king. He wants the
I'm
actual
gonna be the high
belt.
score king.
It's true. Could you imagine if
Gonna
it
get my
stays in
recruits.
studio and it's mystical? The mystical belt, Jesse?
You ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna
Fook Off Friday strap. I'd be wearing it every stream, Jess. But
I'm gonna
Sanosi's
make
coming.
it worth my recruits' while.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm gonna have something to offer, and people are just gonna be like, points JBM, baby, high score queen.
Be on the lookout for Jesse's OnlyFans. That's gonna right little.
Boss, I'm the mother of your child.
Well, I don't know. Okay, so that's it for the stories over there. All right, tomorrow this is the fight: Gane versus Tuivasa. That's going down tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning, couple of hours. Gane versus Tuivasa, and we will be reacting to it. The stream is locked and loaded, scheduled, and ready to go. So over here, make sure you go over there and smash the like button. Where is it? There it is. This beautiful thumbnail over here. Go check it out. Click on this. Actually, the stream will send you to it as soon as we're done with this over here. 23 likes, and we just got started. We didn't even get started. 11 hours away. So jump on over. We'll see you there. One's in the chat if you will be joining us for some breakfast. What are we eating for breakfast tomorrow? What are we going to do? A little breakfast. We're going to break fast?
Well, I know what Ellie and I are eating. The same thing we eat every morning. Spinach omelets.
Oh,
with
fancy
bananas
pants.
And blueberries.
Okay.
Ellie's favorite.
Put one aside for me. A little
Okay.
spinach omelet. All right, so this is going down tomorrow morning. We'll be live for this. I see Dustin's going to... Who's going to be... Let's see who's going to be here for tomorrow.
Dustin Diamond, Snow Chicken, Bola, Damn Savage, Matta, Nikki Peretti Jr., Slow DK, Brad Wells, Conrad Kuros, That One Gur is going to wake and bake. Sober Carl, baby. Woo! Ice Viking, Bam Bam.
I don't get egg farts, but I get from cheese. I don't get egg. Do you get egg farts? You get egg?
Egg farts are a thing?
I guess. I don't know. I get
But
cheese.
eggs don't have any like fiber or anything.
Like if I have too much cheese, could get a little stinky with the farts. But
Well,
eggs?
cheese can constipate you, so that makes sense.
Yeah, not much. I don't get egg
think
farts.
eggs can't. There's no like.
The egg fart. Well, eggs smell like farts.
There's no
if you think about it.
lactose. There's no fiber. There's nothing like that.
When you
an
walk
egg.
into someone's house and they're making eggs, it smells like farts.
Yeah, it smells like farts, but I don't think they give you farts.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you in a couple hours. Thank you guys, man. Egg farts with the fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
I've never heard of that, but I mean, I'm sure it probably exists.
Some
but
people might have egg farts.
Yeah, maybe people are allergic to eggs or something. Who knows? All right. Thank you so much to our sponsors: Head Rush, Sheath Underwear, MyBookie.ag, CBDX, UFC on ESPN Plus, and Undisputed Belts. Promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES for all of your discounts on all of your favorite products. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for your generosity. It is truly appreciated by the MMA Holes over here. We will be live again tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. Eastern time for UFC Paris. So make sure you guys tune in live. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you, Julian Lane, for coming on the show. And as always, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA hole.